Look, they're saying that we're going to have to induct Kimberly. So, guys, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Kimberly. We're going to talk about Kim Kardashian. We're going to talk about Kim Kardashian because his name is Kimberly.
Right, by the way.
His name is Kimberly. His name is Kim Kardashian. So, guys,
Respect Kim K.
Actually, she's looking alright. Actually, even if it's all plastic and all fake. so.
We've seen the video.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So guys, I know. So guys, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Kim. We're gonna talk about Vini. We're gonna talk about Musiala. We're not gonna talk about Kim because that's just an easy pen. We're gonna talk about the Took, and we're gonna decide whether is it over. Is this tie already over? So there's so much stuff to talk about and so many things to say because there's a Tuchel thing. There's a Tuchel apology that needs to happen. So guys, welcome to the UCL Reaction Anger. Remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. If there's anything you want to add to the show, feel free to send it to Dubinsky. Remember, guys, this show, of course, is going to be on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. So you can view this show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all that beautiful stuff. So after the show is done, you'll be able to be listening on podcasts. So if there's anything you wish to add to the show, please feel free to send it in Dubinsky. As long as you're not half of Stone Bonus or that psychopath known as Daddy Ooze, feel free to send in all of your Dubinskys. So guys, settle down, have your meals, have your drinks, and settle down into our UC reaction. So guys, I'm going to just start things off and then I'm going to very happily give it over to everyone else. So let me now give my 10 cents here. So here's the thing. Here's the reality here. The reality of the matter is this. Tuchel can be blamed. Bayern were very close to getting a result. Bayern were very, very close to getting a result. And when you look at this game tactically, Bayern had them. Bayern had Real Madrid. But the beauty of Real Madrid is good. It's good. Real Madrid, they always find a way. So you see, because you have to understand that when you're in a tournament, all that matters is winning. It doesn't matter how you win. The only thing that matters is who lifted up the trophy. See, history doesn't come with context. History comes without context. History doesn't say, oh no, they won, but they didn't really deserve to win, or but they were playing terrorism. No, history just says they won, they lost. They got gold, they got silver. That's all that matters. And that's all Real Madrid have ever been. That is all that they've ever been. So, but this is the sad reality. And I'm sorry, like on this channel, we are harsh. We're really harsh on this channel. And if you mess up, we're going to clown you. Kim K said, what's up? And Kim K wasn't supposed to start. You see, Let's be real right now. And again, I don't want to offend anyone. I mean this in the sweetest way possible. Tuchel would have probably played Caitlyn Jenner instead of that dude today right now. I think Caitlyn Jenner would have done a better job. That's what I'm saying, bro.
A real man.
That's all I'm Hold up, relax. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying I think Caitlyn Jenner, because they didn't hold on. Didn't Caitlyn Jenner used to do athletics? She used to do hold on. But my thing right now is this.
2 for 1.
Bayern are not done yet. And this is a great result for Real Madrid. This is an absolutely great result. Because for Real Madrid, all you need to do is just say what's up. So that's the first thing there. Another thing I want to say as well is, guys, Tuchel. I'm sorry, guys. Tuchel has shown that this is what he's about. I kept telling you, guys, league, he's a bomb. Domestically, he's a bomb. So yes, Bayern should sack him if they want to reclaim the Bundesliga for the next 300 years. UCL, one-off game, come up with a strategy. This is his bag. This is his bag. If Kane actually had a little bit of R9 in him or a bit of Romario in him, who knows? Maybe he could have done a lot more. Kane didn't show up. That's another thing. Jamal Musiala. Remember his name. That kid balled the heck out. What that guy was running rampant. So just remember Musiala. Sane is still a bomb. Still a bomb. Here's the thing about bombs. Every once in a while, a bomb can say, what's up? Like, bro, a caterpillar is not always a caterpillar. Sometimes a caterpillar can be a butterfly. So you can't judge a caterpillar just because it's a caterpillar. Sometimes caterpillar, you know what, I'm a butterfly. I'm a caterpillar right now. So basically... Are you sure a caterpillar is
So
basically, appearances can be deceiving. So someone who you think is ugly, maybe she's really beautiful. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe she's wearing a mask. So, but Leroy Sané, that was an amazing goal. That was an absolutely superb, stupendous goal. So lastly, just to round things off here.
Ballon?
Wow.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Belzy. No. He's not. Okay, I wouldn't say Ballon. He went wrong. But look, poor game. But he has one. Let's be real. These guys both came up around at the same time. Musiala showed him up. Musiala completely, totally outperformed Bellingham. But guys, I was going to say this on my Twitch stream. Guys, we're only at halftime. Guys, the game is. It's halftime. The game is over. We are at halftime. There is now a whole other game to go. Bellingham at the crib. Let's see what's up now. If Musiala outperforms you in both games, then we're going to have another scary discussion. So for Bellingham, poor game. But guys, we have to play the long game here, the wider game here. There is another leg to go. For Real Madrid, they're in a great position right now. But guys, Bayern cannot beat Real Madrid at Bernabeu. No, impossible.
They don't need
They can. What?
Thank
you. That's where you go. But they can take them to penalties. And I think that this could be a rerun of 2012. They could take them to penalties very easy. So I could easily see another 2-2. The way this game's going, this could see another 2-2. But if you're Real Madrid, I'm sorry, win and you're in a UCL final against Dortmund, most likely, or those losers LSG.
No. A team in blue. A team in blue.
Still.
A team in blue.
You're either in a final with Dortmund or those losers from Eiffel Tower.
You said 2012 run back. So a team in blue is making a final.
No, they're not. So, okay, look, let me come to Ricardo in this rank. So, Ricardo, thoughts on the game overall, and then I'll come to you, Hokage, afterwards.
It was a great game. Every time you see Real Madrid, Bayern Munich play, it's always going to be a great game. Jamal Musiala was fantastic. Everything we expected he was today. Probably he could have done a bit more. I think maybe he should have had a goal in the game, but he won the penalty, so it somewhat counts. Vinicius Junior clinical. I said this last time. Some of you looked at me with the side eye. Can we stop the Bellingham Ballon d'Or? Vinicius is the guy. I said it. Y'all didn't want me to say.
Wait, so are you saying light skin tax or something? Or what?
I'm saying pretty boy tax.
Okay,
I'm saying pretty boy tax. All right.
Well,
Look, I guess he look. Who's it? That defense against Man City, Lunin spared him. They let Jude Bellingham fight another day because we were supposed to have that conversation about Foden showing up, but they lost. It is what it is. So he gets to fight another day. Who else was good?
Musiala, bro.
Kroos. Wait,
Kroos, sorry, I forgot. Woo! What a pass. What a pass.
Kroos, bro. That seemed like he was playing pool or something. That the weight on that ball fell perfectly for the one-touch finish.
Amazing.
Quality. Kroos always had that in the bag. Conrad, was it Conrad Lambert? Yeah, Conrad Lambert. He was good as well. But I'm sure we're gonna get into Kim. But bro, Kim. This is at the elite level, by the way.
So okay, we are done about the penalty. How much blame do you give him for Real Madrid's first goal?
Oh,
So-
yeah,
so-
that's
so-
what I
so-
was gonna get to.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna get to. That like Vinicius dropping in and then immediately switching vertically, which obviously the Kroos pass came. That is one of the most textbook plays wingers typically do. They do that mostly on fullbacks, but Vinicius was kind of operating in and out of that, and he caught Kim. That move, I'm sorry, like it's a brilliant move, but it's something a center back facing an elite winger should expect, in my opinion. That was poor, in my opinion. And then the penalty, don't really know what the fuck he's doing. Didn't even really make an attempt at ball, or if he did, that was a complete poor attempt at the ball. But yeah, I mean, Leroy Sane, it was funny because I was doing the watch along and Sane was fucking terrible. Like,
It was horrible.
He should have
No,
scored. like the-
but isn't that how it always works out? That's always the irony.
Yeah, I mean, he should have scored in like the first 2 minutes of the game, and he had another chance in between. And I don't know what the hell was happening, but that was a great goal, bro. That
Yes.
was a great goal.
Amazing
Was,
goal.
was it Rudiger he took, or was it Mendy? I thought it was Rudiger. It might have been Mendy.
It was Mendy. It was Mendy.
Mendy.
But that goal is actually because of Kimmich and him overlapping.
Yeah,
It took him.
It was a great. He beat him far too easily, in my opinion. And then obviously he put great power into that shot. Lunin near post did his best Ter Stegen impression. Probably should have saved it. Great goal nonetheless. I will push back on the Harry Kane. I don't think he was bad. I mean, you're expecting.
Oh, no, I didn't say it was bad, but he wasn't spectacular. He didn't really
Yeah,
shine.
he wasn't. I mean, I don't know why you're expecting him.
He should have had a goal and an assist.
I don't really see why you expect him to be R9 when he's never been in R9. He put the ball on a plate for Leroy Sane.
Ricardo,
and didn't
Ricardo,
fucking-
because you don't live in UK. That's why.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Hype tax.
Joshua Kimmich, calm game. Other than that, I thought.
So who do you think it's firmly in Real Madrid's advantage, or do you think no? Let's not sleep on Tuchel. Tuchel's got something.
Tuchel, to be fair, Tuchel, I think based on the context of the season, he definitely did very well. I definitely did not expect Bayern Munich to be that dominant. Obviously, Real Madrid, you just never know. You can be dominating the game, but they'll get one chance and they'll score.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened. I thought Bayern deflated, but they still kept rhythm because they could have lost control after they conceded the first goal, but they didn't. Tuchel, in my opinion, he was great as well. So substitutions were great. Ancelotti, I wasn't really like. I think his substitutions were a bit dodgy, although the Modric one somewhat paid off because.
So
Modric
you didn't agree with Nacho for Camavinga and putting Tchouaméni back in defense just to gain some control of the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I don't know. To be honest, I would have kept Bellingham in the game. I think Bellingham is that type of player. Even though he wasn't playing well, I think you just keep him.
Bellingham was having cramps, bruv. He was having cramps.
Yeah,
Alright.
That kind of player that can cook up something even if it's trash. That's
Yeah,
what we started
exactly. I'm sorry. I don't care if you have cramps. Every player has cramps. You just play through it. I mean, he's just the type of player. I'm sorry. The way I've seen Bellingham play this season, even when he has played bad, he still somewhat makes a mark on the game. So cramps, I don't really care. But Modric definitely, in my opinion, he was great when he came on. It's kind of sad that you can't see Modric and Kroos on the field together, just because, like, obviously that's like once upon a time it was a great duo, but now they're a bit old. So. But yeah, overall it was a good game, but I think Real Madrid do have the advantage going into the Bernabeu. I'll say, like, honestly 70-30. I think Real Madrid do beat them.
70-30?
Yeah.
God damn.
It's Bernabeu. They don't play like this.
Hell no. No.
Oh, okay, okay, let me come to your boy Rank, Hokage, then I'll come to you, Black Seal.
So, I mean, I definitely wouldn't go as far as saying 70-30. We have to. I would say it's probably advantage Real Madrid, but we're still talking about a draw. We're not talking about Real Madrid winning here. We're talking about a draw, and the game is very much open still for the second leg. The problem that I see with this is that for most of this game, it didn't seem like Real Madrid were playing on fifth gear, in my opinion, because you see Bellingham was having a quiet game, and for the first 20 minutes, Real Madrid didn't even go past the half-point line. Like they were trying long balls all the time, and Kim Min-jae and Dyer were clearing all of them, and Bayern were creating all of the chances and having the possession. And it wasn't up until that very first chance that they had that they managed to score. And this is the thing with Real Madrid. It's heritage at this point. Like you cannot go against it. It feels like an inevitability at this point with them every time they play in the Champions League. And
so do you feel out from what you've seen in our first leg? Do you feel that wait a minute, Bayern actually have a chance to now do something in that game?
Yes, definitely. But I feel like Bayern are going to be very frustrated that they didn't get anything else out of this game, because they were, in my opinion, the better team. But Real Madrid basically got everything that they wanted. Even though Bayern were the ones dominating possession and creating the chances, it never felt like Real Madrid would concede more goals after that lull period that they have in the start of the second half, right? Besides that, there weren't that many great chances that Bayern created. And this is something that I wanted to mention because, yes, Kane's build-up play is pretty good, but I'll never get behind this idea of strikers dropping back so constantly, because you have no one inside the box after that. Like, if you're relying on Sane and Müller to score in this big game, it's going to be very complicated.
But you see, you're right. See, it works only if you have those flankers that are good. Especially Benzema. Benzema could do that because Benzema knows that I'm giving that ball to a Rodrigo or a Vini. But Kane, I'm giving that ball to a Bozo who shows up once every blue moon in a thingy. Another guy is 9 months pregnant in Gnabry. But yeah, continue.
Exactly, yeah. That's why, in a context where you actually have competent teammates, I can get behind this idea of the striker dropping by. But in this case, I really cannot get behind it. I every time I saw Kane pick up the ball in the middle of the pitch, I was so frustrated because I was like, okay, we're gonna progress the ball forward, and then who's gonna score? Who's gonna be there? And yeah, basically Bayern were not able to create any quality chances with that. And yeah, it's going to be very frustrating. And now at the Bernabeu, it's going to be very difficult because, like I said, it didn't even feel like Real Madrid were playing to their full potential. For most of this game, it was pretty calm. I thought that the composure of Toni Kroos in the midfield was key. He was my man of the match, even though, Vini got a brace, and he was extremely clinical. And he made a great play to then give the ball to Rodrigo, who forced the penalty. Both of the penalties were very clumsy, both Lucas Vázquez and Kim. I don't know what they were doing. But yeah, Vini and Toni Kroos very much made the difference. And I want to give a shout out to Luka Modric because I love the impact that he makes every time he comes off the bench. I feel like
he almost had a great assist if Vini had scored that. Assist. Yeah.
I feel like I love this new style that Ancelotti is implementing Modric in, because even if he only has 2 or 3 moments every game coming off the bench, he's still a quality player to bring on. And yeah, I just love every contribution that he has. And I feel like, yeah, it's advantage Madrid, but the tie is definitely not over.
All right, let me go to Hokage, and I really want to hear from Cole, and then I'm coming to you, Black Cell, after Cole, because Cole looks stressed. Hokage, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, individual mistakes costing Bayern again against Real Madrid. 17-18, remember the Rafinha and Ulreich mistakes?
Oh, yeah,
Rafinha and Ulreich mistakes, man, just killed us when we played Real Madrid off the park back then. Today, even game, 50-50. I was surprised, personally, that Tuchel sent the team out so attacking and up the field to start the game. I was a little bit surprised with that, just because we were starting with Leimer, Goretzka midfield. So I was thinking we're going to start conservative, soak up pressure, and then ramp it up second half like we did against Arsenal in the second leg of the last tie. But yeah, I think Tuchel got it right today. I think his subs were great. I think Goretzka wasn't terrible, but I think he saw that we needed someone more attacking in there to actually do something here. And Guerrero who's been playing great for Bayern the last 2 months now. He kind of brought that in. He brought a little technique in the midfield, but that's not to say anything on Leimer because, bro, Leimer was – I haven't seen that Leimer since the game he dunked on Bayern. Remember that 3-1 Leipzig win against Bayern? I haven't seen that Leimer since then. Today, Leimer was like 2021 Kante against Real Madrid everywhere, bro. And I think that's a key reason why Real Madrid's midfield and Bellingham were – I mean, Tchouaméni and them were all right. Kroos had the assist, but every time they tried to break lines, this guy Leimer was there to tackle them, to get in the way, break the press. So impressive stuff on Leimer today. And yeah, just Kim, you just talked about that second chance where Modric almost assisted.
Yeah.
It was the same move. Vinny dropped in and he went right in behind him. So I'm interested to see if De Ligt will be back next week because I don't think De Ligt makes those mistakes. Kim has been in and out of the team since coming back from Asia Cup. I do think that's a reason he made because, bro, that's schoolboy error.
Yeah.
You don't follow your guy like that unless you have help from the midfielder. So, yeah, I think the occasion got to him. Eric Dyer, bro, like he might be England. Like, I'm sorry, it's not a coincidence, bro. Eric Dyer might be England's best. He might be going to the Euros, bro. Like,
but Dyer's been all right. Like, if we want to decline Dyer, he's been all right. He's been solid.
Even more than all right. Like, him and Rudiger were playing at such a high level today. And Rudiger, man, today, you might not have seen it at times, but I saw things Rudiger was doing today, sniffing out pressure when Sane was pressing, bodying him off. I thought Rudiger today was a little bit of a silent killer in the back for Real Madrid. So, yeah, impressive game. I do wish to see more from Kane next leg. You're right. He was all right. Bro, we brought you not to score penalties, bro. We brought you to get in that goddamn box. And to be honest, he was dropping deep, but we didn't really need him to drop deep. Leimer was getting the job done. Guerrero, when he came in, was getting the job done. So, yeah, I do think this is a missed opportunity for Bayern. But I think 2-2 is a fair. I think both sides created equal chances and took advantage.
So are you confident at the Bernabeu that you can do something at the Bernabeu?
That's the thing. Because today, I'm expecting at the Bernabeu, I'm expecting what we did first leg against Arsenal. Try to soak up pressure and counter mainly. Today, we started more attacking. Real Madrid got back into the game with their goal, kind of killed our flow. Second half, we brought it back. But I'm expecting a more defensive game. And so I'm interested, will Goretzka, Leimer play again? Will De Ligt be fit by then? I think the wings, I think Bayern's solid on the wings. Mazraoui and Kimmich were great today defensively. They were holding everything down. But, yeah, I think next leg, the keys for next leg are drop Muller, bro. When we're trying to counter, you don't need Muller. Put Gnabry. I think Gnabry lost some weight, bro. He was moving quick when he came off the bench. So, for Bayern, the setup next week has to be that 4-2-3-1. Sane, Musiala, Gnabry trying to kill on the attack. So, I would say 65-35. The reason I say that is because I've seen Man City go there, play these guys off the park, dispossess them, and dominate them in every phase of the game. And I witnessed Real Madrid go to a final and beat Liverpool in the final 1-0, Vini Junior. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I want to say Vini Junior, bro. Ricardo's right. If Brazil do something at the Copa America and Real Madrid do end up winning the CL, bro, Vini Junior is the outright Ballon d'Or winner 100%. Oh,
no. We'll get there. I'm saying that could be a section of Vini Ballon d'Or. So,
can I say something about that just briefly?
Okay, go for it.
I think we'll see this Vini Brazil. I mean, come on. If anybody turns off for Brazil, I don't think it's going to be.
Oh, no. Hold on. We'll get there because I have a few things to say about that. Hey, guys, chill. I've got a Silente. Okay, cool. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to flip his camera?
Oh, man. Oh, HH.
Show the jersey.
Oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah. Anyways. Man, I don't know what to say anymore.
Is that 4 stars?
This guy.
Yeah, it's 4 stars.
Cool, just talk. Cool, go for it. Cool.
Just sorry that comment. Sorry.
Yeah, I know Hokage. It really kills me that certain players don't understand certain things. Goretzka, you have to listen. Goretzka, no, I'm serious. Tuchel is telling you, listen. Listen before you do. You don't go 2 steps ahead of Tuchel. Another thing is the reason why that goal came about, right? And let me tell you why. The goal came about because Goretzka decided to push up And Kim and Jay, he knew Kim and Jay is not a trustworthy defender. So with that, Goretzka pushing up and Kim and Jay also pushing up, guess what happens? He's going to do a first touch turn, which Vinicius did. And guess what? He had so much space to score. Dyer can cover for you because he has a man. The Sane thing, I am to my last legs, of saying this Sane thing because I am so tired, I am so tired of this guy. And it shocks me how they want to extend his contract. I don't see how this guy deserves a contract extension. Even with that goal,
wait, hold on, no, because we're not specifically at the game overall. Are you proud of what Tuchel did? Because I know that you're a Tuchel apologist, and you signed that petition to keep him. Do you believe Tuchel can cook in the Bernabeu next week?
Look, what he's done so far is amazing. I don't even care. Even if we lose, I don't even care. He's done amazing. He's done amazing. And this guy...
So hold on. If you get packed up 6-0 at the Bernabeu, he's still your guy.
He's still my guy. He's still my guy because you know what I'm saying this, right? Let me tell you something. Tuchel, right? Tuchel is a coach that I cannot believe today. Bro, he outplayed Ancelotti. He outplayed him all over the park. This guy, I wasn't expecting that. I really was not expecting that.
Tuchel tactically won it.
I didn't realize that.
Sorry, I think what you guys are saying is true. When it comes to the, let's say a knockout stage game, he's very good, but don't put him in league play. League play, he's not good. He can't give you a full 38-game season.
So if you're saying he's trash at league play, why would you want to keep him though? Wouldn't you want a guy who's good at league play and call?
The reason why...
No, let him answer. Call, let him answer.
For me, what's more important is, next season we have the final in Munich. So we need to win the Champions League. And the best way to win the Champions League is by keeping
long-term storytelling, man. You got to respect it. Long-term booking.
So basically you're saying screw the Bundesliga next season, but because the final is in Munich next year, you want to win the Champions League because it's in Munich next year.
That is more, for me, I've seen us win the league. No, look, I've seen us win the league multiple times. I need the championship.
How many times have you seen your team win the league? How many times have you seen your team win the league?
I've seen us win the league it's numerous times. Like I can't count, but I've seen us win the league. I saw us let's play.
No, because I'm trying to get somewhere. Just give me a rough number about how many times, because I wanted to do some math in my head.
3 times.
Okay, so when I joined, I seen because that's what you're trying to get, right? Is that
yeah, that's what we're trying to get. Because in 2019 you were a Barca fan. In 2019 you were a Barca fan.
No. Listen. So I've seen my team win.
Okay, cool. No, thank you. Black Seal, talk to me, bro. You're done there. Thank you, Cole.
All right. God damn it, Cole.
No. You got to do 2-2. It's a good result.
Yeah. Cole was right at the all. He got the score prediction right, actually. He predicted a 2-2 draw. I just need to say, we're talking about Vinicius Ballon d'Or. Fellas, listen. If Toni Kroos wins the Champions League and goes on to win Euros,
it's never happening.
There could be a Toni Kroos Ballon d'Or discussion.
No, it doesn't. No, that doesn't
Dude,
work out.
Look how Madrid won the Ballon d'Or.
It's called
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, that was World Cup tax.
World Cup tax. And let's be real. See, I don't want to denounce Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos is that guy. Modric is that guy. You see, Kroos is that guy. Modric is that guy. There are 2 different things of being that guy and that guy. Like when Modric was in peak form, he was that dude. So
you need to make a glossary.
No, he dipped.
Oh wow! Oh no, it's bad.
You didn't like the comment.
Wait, Black Seal, what the hell? Okay, I think. Okay, look. Maybe come out to come back, and I think it was his connection. All right, what's it called? Gatlop, talk to me. The game.
First of all, you need a glossary on your listening, because new members will be like, what does this guy mean by that and that guy? Like, I don't get it.
Look, they were lying.
Is it spelled with D?
Hey, you just gotta know, man. If you know, you know.
Yeah. If you know, you know. Okay, go for it.
Okay. First of all, looking at this game, I think we need to put respect on the Italian manager, and you'll be wondering why I'm going to the Italian manager, Spalletti. I don't know understand how this guy made first of all a team that is eighth place right now, and this centre back looks so good all last season. Like,
Serie attacks.
I mean, yeah, sure, but he still got to the quarterfinals and got knocked out.
Casey was right. Serie attack.
Smasi, thank you. You'll have your time to speak. Smasi, thank you. Gatlock, continue.
Oh, you're trying
And
to show
second of
Ballon.
all, I was in the
Hashtag
halftime hangout or the halftime space. Never assume, man. Never assume. Everybody thought that Real Madrid was going to keep a clean sheet and whatnot. Just never assume that kind of scenario. Musiala, this guy is a problem. By the way, he's a problem.
Yes.
The way
yes.
he was causing issues in that back line, man. And you see, this is the difference between like a Musiala and maybe a De Bruyne and Foden and how they play under that Pep system. This guy will cause problems because he's the one that got the penalty for Kane to score.
So I mean, overall, so like, do you fair results, or do you think Bayern should have won that game?
You see, here's the thing. I think it's a fair result because a lot of people say that Tuchel outclassed Ancelotti. I don't really think so. I think Ancelotti got exactly what he wanted.
Oh, wait, okay. You can say he got what he wanted, but was that more so because of individual brilliance rather than tactical brilliance? Because my thing is that, look, if Sane, like, I know Sane scored that goal, but Bayern should have been up by more. When we just look at the context of the game, Bayern controlled that game. Yeah. Yes, they're at home, but before this game was played, people thought Real would win this based on how trash Bayern have been. So when you just look at it from a tactical point of view, I think I believe Bayern were the better team overall. Now, Real got the results, but Bayern were the better team.
No, yeah, Bayern were the better team, but honestly, I've seen this team many times with Real Madrid every single season under Ancelotti. This guy is not like a Pep or all those guys that like to control the players. He lets them play off the cuff. And that's the reason why I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking, because in that first half, we all said it, Real were in control. Bayern stepped it up in the second half. By the end of the day, Real Madrid are still walking out of here with 2-2. I'm looking at this game as I think Ancelotti just let Bayern have control. Now, Bayern have to take that control and make the best of what they could do with it. But at the end of the day, it's still a draw. So to me, Ancelotti walks out here the winner. And as for second leg, I think Real Madrid have this. And based on percentages, I think maybe 60-40 to Real Madrid. Kimmich and Mazraoui, they were solid. But the thing is, because of the way Real Madrid play with that pivot, I don't really think they were tested that much. And unless I think Delete comes back next game or Kim steps it up.
He will be back.
Hopefully for you guys. Because I'm sorry, that's he's not gonna do much in that stuff. Germany need a defense. Musiala, he can be good in the Euros, but he won't do anything in that Euros if his defense is trash like the World Cup.
Samasi, thoughts on that first half, man?
I'm frustrated because we should have won at least with 1 goal difference. And Kim and Jay, absolute disaster. Why? Every time we have a knockout game against Man City or Real, we have a bozo moment from our center back. Why? We are fucking cursed. It's only Musiala, Jude Bellingham, my agenda lives. I told you, AJ, she's overrated. I told you.
There's a second leg to come. There's a second leg to come. Relax. There's a second leg to come.
Just now, I'm not racist. Okay, just now, relax.
Whoa, what the? Wait, where did that come from? Who said you were racist?
Comments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We'll continue.
You're crazy. Musiala was great. He should have maybe scored a goal, but he crossed the pen, so he completed the most trouble.
Smasi, continue.
Is that Kim's burner?
No, Smasi, just continue. Continue. So, okay, wait, hold on, Smasi. Do you believe that you can still go through in a second leg based on what's happened?
Probably not. It's like 70% Real, 30%.
70%?
Yeah, 30% Bayern, because we are actually better at home with the crowd and at Allianz. We have Have we ever won against Real at the Bernabeu? I don't know.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
So that's it. No.
Wait, hold on. Let me shout out to Shane, man. It's been a long time, Shane. Long way. So let me just give a dub and I'll come to you guys. So shout out to Misby Nation. Belly has been playing with a shoulder injury.
Musiala was also injured.
No. It's the same thing with the whole thing with Joel Embiid. If you can get onto the pitch or court, you're fit enough to play. Don't give me another. Maybe sacks. No. If you can be in the pitch, you're fit enough to play. Ramesh Suresh, why was the
That's pretty ironic, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks versus.
Yeah.
Okay, Ramesh predict.
I thought Indians were IT. What the fuck?
Oh wow, wait. Actually, that's like a double bluff. Ricardo, relax, chill.
Nah, you're a brick.
No, look, my brain was walking too slow. My brain was walking too slow. Ramesh, actually, you know what? Let me say nothing. And also, that's not a stereotype. Relax, chill.
I'm surprised I didn't get it.
Okay, I called it one time. John Smith have said, "Oh, hello. Do you want a new computer? Hello."
Nah,
so yes, that's what people for. So
you fucked up.
shout out to Brad. What happened to Jude? Jude is a passenger now. Wait. Is everyone waiting for this guy to fail? There's a second leg at the crib.
Hey, no.
If he flops, the second leg is fine. There's a second leg at the crib.
If you're gonna get glazed, and I've seen as one of the best players in the world, I'm sorry, it's what comes with the territory.
Oh no, 100%. Disappeared was a ghost. 100%. Let's wait till the second leg. Bro. It's half time.
He didn't perform in the round of 16. He didn't perform in the quarters, and he hasn't performed in the first semi.
Who created that goal for Rodrigo against Sete?
Oh, don't do that.
That first touche. Thank you. I am this new member. Welcome to your membership, baby. Thank you, baby. Suvek. Lima played the best game of his life. He was very good. That guy was very good. The man in interception, the guy was very good. Okay,
yeah, someone that Samasi didn't rate. Wow.
Look, I like what that guy was playing. Shout out to Jay Jokin. And why was Kim Jong-un at centre back today? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, shout out to Ramesh Suresh. Lunin made a mistake in the Bernardo goal and considered today. No, don't do that. That's like when we get to the Leroy Sané discussion, we'll talk about it. That goal was that's a missile. That was a freaking missile. So now, La Madrid, true. Missed. Send Minjay back to Squid Games after that. Is okay. Like, let's not. All right, let's keep going. Smashie, Memphis. KMJ should be sold.
Bellingham. Gee.
Oh my God,
no, it's not. That's a bell. That's a pig. So I'm going to read what I say. No, Kim Min Jae should be sold. Bell pig who? Musiala says Starboy.
You're so cringe.
What about that?
Bro, what the fuck?
It's I'm so cringe.
Right.
Is that, wait, I know what ham looks
Where
like.
Does ham come from? Where does ham come from?
What's the icon that says it? It's a freaking pig.
Do they have ham in Nigeria?
Kim Min Jae should be sold. Bell pig who? Samasi, who is what's a bell pig? Let me ask the lady herself.
Is there ham in Nigeria?
Samasi, what's a bell pig?
What do you mean?
Samasi, what's a bell pig?
Damn, that's crazy.
Samasi, what's a bell pig?
Don't be dumb at shit.
Oh wow,
that's unfortunate. Look, to the people in the streets, this is why I keep telling you, you need to dumb down your super chats because some people.
Hey, Gatlo, don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Room temperature.
Tie is 50-50. Your tweets, it's over. We concede.
That's true. You cheated.
Bro, look, it was over. Come on, it looked like it was over, man.
Yeah, it was over.
Ramesh Suresh. Modric once again changed the game after coming on. No. Modric was really good, but he doesn't want to be a bench player. But Modric, I'm sorry, based on the age, you're going to have to be a bench dude. 87, man. Thank you. Tuchel only lost one game. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's Mendy tax as well.
Please, my boy.
So, are we saying that this is going to the penalties? We go to penalties, bro. Shout out to Siakam, and thank you for the dub, man. Vini, the main guy at Madrid, but the media says it's Jude. Funny how the media made this match about Jude versus Harry, but Vini shines. Bro, what's it called? God save our gracious king. God save our gracious queen. Like all that crap.
What?
It is what it is. So my thing is this. My thing is this is that everyone. Let's see. There's the media and there's the football aficionados. The football aficionados. We know who the guy is. Guys, I told you.
Struggling to speak today. Like what?
They say the aficionados know what. Football aficionados know that it's Vini's that dude. Who cares about what the media says, bro? Shout out to Bupin, the Dubinsky. Tonight showed why we don't need clubs like PSG, City. Traditional clubs make this. Traditional clubs make this competition special. It will be difficult for us in the Super Bowl. Oh no! Look, say PSG City. PSG City. No, plastic clubs, plastics. So Bayern, Barca, Real, Chelsea. We are the fabric. We are the fabric. I know.
Wait, you just said Super Bowl.
Fabric of what?
United, please. Stefan Mitrovic. Real beat us at home in 2014, 2017, 2018. I'm feeling good.
That's optimism.
He's optimistic. He is optimistic. Shout out to Dad. Hypothetical: if Madrid win the CL and Bellingham wins Ballon d'Or over Vini, then Jujuman was.
I've been saying this, bro. Bro, I don't know how you guys don't see that looks actually matter.
Wait, hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there. Jay Jokin. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
You know today's his resting day, by the way.
I'm going. I know. And you know Kendrick dropped today as well. Let's keep going. 14 UCLs. Jude was recovering from the flu. #flu game. What? Flu tax, please no. Just besting. Wait, is that Future or Kendrick in this thing?
It's Kendrick.
That's Kendrick.
Dot cooked BBL. Apologize, Bricado and LL. Go to
look at the
look. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yo, Kendrick could have.
This is not the sniper place.
Oh my god.
Let's keep going. CL final in Munich 2025. Can Chelsea do it again?
Don't give my man hope.
You know what? That's messed up. Mace, you're a prick. You're a prick. Okay. So switching gears just really quickly, but we'll talk about it. So Waske, simple question here: Leroy Sane, brick, misunderstood brick, quality player. What do you make of Leroy Sane? Like, what is he? Because I'm sorry, he was trash for the most of the game. That is a stupendous goal. So, what is he?
Brick.
Can a brick score a goal like that?
Yeah. I mean, Timo Werner scored a.
No, yeah. See. No, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong.
A goal is a goal.
No. No, that was an amazing goal. Timo Werner and Leon can't score that goal.
Okay.
No, bro. Timo Werner dropped 5 Real Madrid players. Remember before he scored.
Hokage. Timo Werner cannot score that goal that Leroy Sane just scored.
Yes, he can. Like, it was a good goal. It was a good goal. Although I thought Ludin should have done a bit better. I mean, it's near post, bro. I expect a goalkeeper to do a bit better than that.
See, that was a missile. That was a freaking missile.
It was, bro. It's Leroy Sane or Roberto Carlos or Juninho, bro. Relax.
Waske, I'd like to see you save that in goal. I'd like to see you try and save that.
If you use your leg, you probably could have. Like the guy.
Guys, do you know how quickly football moves? Like, this isn't. Guys, people think like it's like the Matrix where you can just like stop slow motion. What the heck?
Bro,
I've seen Ter Stegen. I've seen Ter Stegen concede further shots in your post than that. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Okay, but continue. Continue. Leroy.
Look. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He hasn't scored a goal since October or some BS like that. I think it was.
What?
Yeah, since
October 28th.
October 28th.
What?
Yeah, Anthony's had more court cases
This
than
is his first goal.
Commentators said that.
So okay, you got the dub there. Well done. But he was trash.
Yes.
For majority of the game, like vast majority of the game, he was trash.
Yeah, is like that's first chance. You got to put out bottom right, bro. You have to.
Bro, again, a player with a bit of composure finishes that first chance. You just pick a corner. This guy hit it straight at the keeper, and there was another chance he skied over the bar because again lack of composure. So fair enough, you scored the goal. Again, context is key. So it is a UCL semi, and you scored a good goal, which obviously contributed towards your team getting a half decent result in this game. But again, he's still a brick. Not as much of a brick as the guy on my AV. Because he decided to take things into his.
What the fuck?
Yo.
How can you not see that from here?
Waske.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm wearing shades. Waske, that's crazy.
No, you went blind man shades.
Waske, wear shades. No, but look, he messed up. Like, I'm sorry, like, he's gonna get clapped. But okay. Do you buy, with what Hogage said, he's not played for a long while, he's very rusty. So do you say rusty tax?
For Kim K?
Yes.
Absolutely not, because the first goal, that was what world-class defender defends like that, bro? Like, Vini made a...
Waske, have you ever played tag in school? Have you played tag in school? Have you played tag in school?
But did you play it with stones?
Tag, you're it. There are some people who are good at tag.
Okay, but Kim is not one of them. He's not one of them.
What are you doing?
Bro, if that's what they were playing, then Kim would have done a much better job than that at keeping up with Vini. Because he should not press Vini like that in the first place. He has no cover from midfield. Eric Dyer was already occupied with I think it was Bellingham. So why is he pressing Vini, allowing someone like Kroos? Bro, you know Kroos can play a pass like that. That's like light work for Kroos. Like,
no, relax. That was an amazing pass.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That was an amazing, bro. Like, I didn't know Kroos had that in him, bro. Like, that was.
What do you mean you didn't, bro? Come on,
stop. That was peak Pirlo.
No,
that was peak Pearl.
What?
That was peak Andrea. That was peak. Guys, stop it. Did you believe that Kroos could be peak Andrea? That was peak Andrea. Peak Pearl. The Pearl.
No. I know you switched off the game halfway through 7-1, but I'm pretty sure you played passes like that.
Yeah, bro. That was
no. I said it was a good part, but let's be real. Nobody expected Kroos to have that in him. What am I talking about? I mean, come on, like, what's that?
Done it plenty of times in his career.
Sure.
How many times?
Show me evidence,
bro. This guy's a brick.
Wait, are you like on Toni Kroos's payroll or something? God damn. All right.
No, he just won me a lot of money today, so I have to be on his side. So, HH, that was a good pass, but again, I can't put lack of game time to that. That was a horrific mistake, and the penalty as well. You don't do that in the box, bro. You don't hold on to a player blatantly. Like Rodrigo had this guy beat, and then he just hugged him.
No, but like there were so many people there, you didn't actually have to make a challenge because Rodrigo has to go through so much traffic. Just stand your ground.
No, and you've got a quality keeper in Neuer, who's to be fair to him, I think Neuer actually saved Bayern from losing the game.
Yeah.
With that last Vini chance that they had. So, but this game personally, I think Tuchel got it right. It's just individual errors from this brick on my AV. Cost them the game essentially. If you want to put down to it, because I know Sane had his moments and he should have taken them. Kane again. Look, he done his job. For me, he's done his job for the game. Like he scored a goal.
Wait, he done his job. YSK, no. YSK, this isn't BT Sports or Sky Sports. This is the Harvard Football Hub. Done his job. Done his job. You sound like Michael Owen. Yeah, he's done his job.
Relax.
Am I the only one that noticed this guy's only scored penalties?
We need to stop treating this guy like he's Ronaldo, bro. Like he's not that guy. Like he's here to. He was brought in to score goals in these important games. Penalty, no penalty. That's his. I mean, it's in the streets, bro. Relax. But he's on his job. He's on his job.
Why is he? Wasn't this the same guy that made you run out of Wembley in 2020?
Anyways. So, bro, Kane. For me, Kane. I don't know what else you want me to. I don't know what else you want him to do, because again, this whole idea of him dropping back all the time, I don't agree with it, because I think that actually takes away from his game.
Wait, hold up before you go. Callisto. I'm sorry, man. That's a yellow.
I saw that.
That's a yellow.
And the guy went Japanese.
That's a yellow. No. Mechanic. Ricardo, I know your heritage. You shouldn't be laughing, bro. Ricardo, I know your heritage. You should actually be laughing. That's a yellow. Ricardo. I know your heritage. You shouldn't be laughing. Ricardo, I know your bloodline. You shouldn't be laughing.
No, it's not because of that. It's just that the level of racism on this channel. Like, we know what he is, but we just group them all together for no reason.
They're both posers, by the way. They're both posers.
We're all Valencia. We're all Valencia fans. Hey, casual racism, man. It's where it's at.
Okay, no, relax. No, let's not catch it. This is UN. This is the UN. Relax. What the hell? What are you casual racism? Please, guys, don't accept Waske. What's it called? J Squares, Leroy Sane, bomb or misunderstood bomb?
No, he's neither. He's a brick.
So can a brick score a goal like that?
Yeah, Timo Werner scores goals.
Oh my Jesus Christ! I wish someone just give me an example of Timo Werner scoring a goal like that, because that's never happened.
Who scored against Real Madrid in the semi? Who broke the deadlock?
From James was
Who broke the deadlock?
From 2 yards out. A header from 2 yards out.
It sent you to a Champions League final. Gid. Did you win the supposed CCL that season? Werner helped you do it. Respect him, man. Without Werner, you don't have a CCL.
That's true.
Okay. So basically, you're saying he's essentially a brick. Okay. So do you start him in the second leg, or do you inject Coman with drugs?
I wish
he might need more than drugs to get that guy back. So
He's good, man. UCL semi, bro. UCL semi.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Wait, who said good?
Wait, hold on. Just wait.
I don't think drugs can get him out of a wheelchair, so that's a bit of a stretch. But
it helped Maradona, so.
No. Here's the thing. Thank you. Right, I swear, these guys are talking slick about my guy. Relax. You don't talk slick about Armando.
Oh my God.
Wait. Who was that? Because I'm going to kick you out right now. Jace was continue.
My God.
Are we still talking on
No. So who was the advantage in the second leg?
Oh, Real Madrid. Because this is the result they would have wanted.
But
2-1 down, they would have taken a draw. They would have taken 2-1.
Yes, 100%. 2-1 is a good away result. Yeah. But do you think it's pretty much all over for Bayern? Or what Tuchel showed tactically, he can at least get a result at the Bernabeu? Because for me, I feel it's still close.
I mean, the Tuch did his thing today, and maybe he'll do it in the Bernabeu again. Like, he won with a load of bricks with Chelsea. Like, he had Alonso, Werner, Havertz, Kante, Jorginho. Like, they're all bricks. And he got a result at the Bernabeu. And that was his Champions League winning Real Madrid. That was when Benzema was on his game. Like, that was a different Real Madrid when they just cleared any of the team. But yeah, he can do his thing. They just need to draw. And on penalties, Germans are good on penalties. Well, I know it's more to the national country, but Kane can take penalties. Like, and see, people are disrespecting Kane. Like, yeah, he did do his job. Like, he didn't blast it like for England. He actually got it on target. And and can anyone tell me who the top scorer is in Champions League?
Don't tell me it's still Kane.
It's Kane.
Wait,
what?
No,
yeah, he's got 8.
Haaland.
No, he's got 8. Haaland's on 6.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I think Mbappe has 7.
Mbappe has 8 as well. We don't speak about that.
No excuses.
We don't count the Mbappe goals because they're against 10 men. So.
Okay, Barry, real quick. Your thoughts on Sane. Barry, go for it.
Oh no, he's still a brick, man. Don't let that goal deceive you, bro. Don't let that goal deceive you. It's his first goal since October. His first goal in 6 months. Don't let that deceive you. And even so, before the goal, he missed some big chances, man. Like in the first or second minute, that kind of action, you need to score this because you can set the tone early for your team. But you missed.
Yes.
But credit to him. it's a great goal.
He got them back in the game.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna give him credit for that, but he's still a brick essentially because that's not gonna negate what he's done the previous months and the unfortunate chances that he missed earlier.
Do you see Bayern getting results in at the Bernabeu?
It's possible. I'm not gonna lie, because beforehand I was very skeptical because I thought that Real Madrid just got this in the bag. But when I see what I saw, just get your two individuals. If basically Musiala, are we gonna have a section about him?
Yes, yeah, we are. Gonna have a missile section for sure.
I'm gonna save him. But if the team just plays well, a bit like today, and just finishes the chances that you have, because they could have been up early, like 2-0 very early, but they missed chances. So if you're clinical and you're just very solid at the back, you're gonna get this. Because Kim Kardashian, I don't know what he was doing today, so he fumbled the back.
Kimchi now.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take some. Ricardo. No, hold on, Ricardo. You know that you're almost 30. Grow up. Ricardo, grow up. Ricardo, you're immature. Ricardo, you're a child. I said grow up. You have to be more mature. Look at this immature loser, man.
No. And back shots. That's funny, man. Even though you're 70.
Immature coming from a guy that does this.
Wait. Yeah, look, it's fine. I was just talking. Matki. Now, I'm not saying all those names. Okay, I'm not even going to go through that. Okay, Canadian fries. Some people are just better at money. What?
Bro, what the?
Wait. Okay, guys. What the? No. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that crap out now. Sule, Tuchel playing counter attack for the second leg, 100%.
Yeah.
So actually, wait. I think that he'll probably be a bit more balanced. So you think he's going to go full on terrorism in the second leg?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, counter-attacking doesn't have to be terrorism.
It doesn't have to be terrorism. No. Basically, like if it's like Arsenal against Tottenham, that wasn't terrorism. That was just sitting back but going through. So I still think that it's going to be like basically that second leg is going to be interesting though. It's going to be interesting because I think that Bayern can do something. Bayern can't beat them, but I think that Bayern can. Like, I would not be shocked if it's 2-2. If it's 2-2 again. Shout out to Sasso Pani. Take the video of Sassos, man. Bellingham is the biggest bum being gaslighted as the best. Man, we'll never succumb. Wait, hold on. We'll never succumb to this dumbness. I see what I see. This mofo is the average as F. Calling him the star player for Madrid is an insult to Madrid as an institution. Okay, do you know what I find crazy? Is we're going to now ignore what he had done for most of this season. So most of this season, here's the thing. So hold on. Most of this season,
No, it's the first half of the season. It's the first.
Most of the wait, Abdallah, doesn't Samasi hate you? Relax. So my thing is, most of this season, this guy has been scoring goals, assists. So has scored the winner in both El Clasicos. Okay, he's now out of form. So because he's out of form now, he's overrated as a bum and everything. So a guy can score out of form.
Was last week. The Man City game was last week. What do you mean?
Can I
like, what are you talking about?
Today in the City game, it was like they were playing with 10 men. They were playing with 10 men when he was playing against us. And he was playing with 10 men.
Abdallah, you're out. Worry about 116, bro.
Wait,
Barry, what do you want to say?
Wait, they got another charge?
Yeah.
I was watching the game. The guy was awful.
Wait. Hold on. So bombast. Musiala over Bellingham is not close. Based on that game, yes. And no. And also, bro, even Bellingham at his best, Musiala is the better player, 100%. I'll always say this. Musiala is the better footballer.
Musiala is 10 times better.
Abdallah, hold on, thank you. Talent FC. I told you not to send the dub, you prick. Bomian wants 2 CLs in the same decade, 2030 next.
No. Think about it. Who the hell
What?
writes like this? Who writes like this as well? Canadian dollars. You see the link?
Wait, what's it's Drake?
No,
Daddy
Daddy. No, I think it's the same person.
Yeah, the problem is, man.
But yeah, he said he was a Chelsea fan, so I think that makes sense.
Maji, lame moving like Kim Jong-un, terrible. Well, it wasn't really terrible, really. Talent FC, King Kane, CL semi-goal, while LL is 39 and hating and bold. Yeah. J2S, it's not that funny. Sorry, Gatlock. Sane didn't score throughout daylight saving.
tell you this about Bonnier. This guy, he needs
Wait, hold on. Can I just read these dubs, please? Thank you. La Madrista mates. Callisto called Kim and Upam. Oh, okay. So guys, now hold on. Now we have to have this discussion now. So now, let's talk about Vin. You see, here's the scenario here, and I'm so glad that my two unpaid, unofficial, unverified South American correspondents are here in Renk and Ricardo. Don't worry, the check will come through in about five years' time. So here's the thing.
On my hangout.
No, Ricardo, it'll be there next week. So my thing is this. You see, if Real Madrid win this UCL, Vini is the star. Bellingham doing saying the star of his team is Vini.
Yeah.
When Real won the UCL last time, Vini did his thing. He still has legal custody of Fernandinho and his kids and his grandkids. Yeah. And who's got the winning goal? Vini. Benzema. That was like, bro, what Benzema did in that UCL knockout was freaking amazing. So this is the first time that Vini will win the UCL being option A, the first option. So boom. The issue, and we've alluded to this, is that damn Copa America. Endrick is one goal behind Vini. And Endrick has played like three games. So that is the difficulty here. Now, if Real Madrid do win this UCL, Vini has to figure out something for Brazil. I don't know how. He's going to figure out how to do something. Now, I'm going to ask a very scary question here, and I'm going to ask this to Ricardo, then over to Renk, then everyone can jump in. Vini, we're not right now. For me, Vini is the chief ogre right now. No, numero uno.
Right.
I don't know how to say this, so I'll just say it. Ricardo, is Vini a system merchant?
Why? Because he doesn't play well for
Brazil.
I wouldn't say he's a system merchant because we can go.
Because that's probably I think he needs that Copa. He at the very least he needs to perform well at the Copa America and win the UCL. Because before you go, if Real win the UCL and he performs well and takes Brazil to like a Copa America final or wins it, he wins the Ballon d'Or hands down. It doesn't matter what anyone does at the Euros.
Okay, look, I'm probably an apologist for South American players, whether or not they play Barcelona or not.
Bias.
I don't really care. I wouldn't call Vinicius a system merchant because anybody who has followed Vinicius long enough, he was good at Flamengo, but it was more so when he started at Real Madrid. When he started at Real Madrid, I believe the manager that gave him the most trust was Santiago Solari. He's the one I pretty much introduced on the team when Vinicius had the 28 on his back. Vinicius have always shown positive signs that he was always a brilliant player. The problem was his output. Now, obviously, that year that Benzema went crazy, we started seeing the output. Now he's the player he is today. It has nothing really to do with Ancelotti, whatever. Because if we're being honest, Ancelotti, on the offensive end of the game, it's not the most rigid type of structure. Like, he definitely lets players like Rodrigo, Vinicius play upon instinct. And that's the one thing I do like about Ancelotti a lot. And that's Vinicius' game.
So what is the disconnect between Real Madrid and Brazil? Is it a case of, so Real Madrid, you play off the cuff. There's no real system. It's much more about like individual. I'll give you a blueprint, you interpret. So this is the issue that there's not enough quality around him. And because there's not enough quality around him, you can't create that kind of ordered chaos to now say what's up and now execute based on just the lack of quality in Brazil as opposed to Real Madrid.
I don't say it's a lack of quality. There's definitely other variables. One, a lot of Brazilian people feel that the Brazilian national team is way too Europeanized, which is unfortunate because that's the way the game was trending, right? That's one thing. So him playing for Brazil is technically more structured than him playing at Real Madrid. At least that's the way I see it. The only player that really gets that free roll has been Neymar, and Neymar is an anomaly of a player. So you can understand why he gets that free roll. Now, there's also the fact that there's significantly more pressure playing for Brazil, and Real Madrid is obviously there's a lot of pressure playing for Real Madrid, but given the context of where Brazil is right now, they're in need of success and result off the back of some of the most historic defeats they have faced in their national team history. So the pressure is even higher, at least the way I view it, right? And every day he doesn't, put his stamp on a game with a Brazil shirt, it's gonna get even more and more pressure. And obviously, it's kind of like the goal numbers don't help. The fact that they're seeing him as you're the guy that's gonna inherit, the lead of this team once Neymar leaves, that's probably lurking in the back of his head, or the criticism is waiting there. But for Vinicius, like I just think like he's not given the respect he's given. Maybe obviously some fans, I mean, I've used social media a lot, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. There's fans who don't want to give him the credit based on his personality. I really don't give a shit about his personality. Obviously, I don't like the fact that he gets racially abused. But I honestly, really, I'm there to watch football. I'm not be like entertained by your personal life or whatever.
Yeah.
If you can ball, you can ball. That's all it is for me.
Yeah.
To being objective with Vinicius, like, bro, I've said it. I believe this guy, it wasn't ever dependent on Benzema. I mean, yeah, when you play alongside a great player, you're going to be elevated.
No. But this season was key because even if we knew it was good, we needed to see it of like Benzema isn't here, but you can still be that to do.
Some people needed to see that. I personally didn't. There's no denying there's a difference between national team and Real Madrid. Personally, I don't think there's much. I mean, there is much of a difference, but I'm saying there's not much of a difference between what Neymar had to work with and what Vinicius has to work. If anything, I think Vinicius' crop of talent that he's growing up around is actually better than Vinicius on average. Because
but again, like, and we've said before, hate Neymar all you want. He's literally an all-time talent because the issue is that Neymar is the kind of guy where he can make something happen off his own, completely. Do Brazil have a Toni Kroos to make that pass? Do Brazil have a Modric, a Valverde, or any of these guys to put Vini in that situation to say what's up? No, it doesn't. Neymar doesn't need that. He can just do it off his own.
Yeah, but that can only last for so long because, like, we can look at that back at that Copa America final. Neymar was doing everything in his mother to win that trophy for Brazil. Vinicius was on the field. Let's not get it twisted. He was on the field. Didn't have the same level of impact. But now Brazil, bro, you have good young players, and like, we can say what we want about comparing them to the historical Brazilian players, but Paquetá is solid, Bruno Guimaraes is solid. Like, they're not 9 out of 10 players. They're probably
Richarlison is solid.
There's 6 or 7. But Vinicius is going to have significantly better quality playing alongside than Neymar ever had. But forget that comparison. In terms of being the best players in the world, he's only looking at least this year because the landscape of football changes pretty quickly. In my opinion, he is only looking at Mbappe, Harry Kane. Albeit that I'll say, like, despite the fact that Bellingham has been great this season, I'm not taking anything away from Bellingham. I always thought Vinicius was if this team wants to accomplish anything, it's always gonna be through Vinicius, not Bellingham, because everybody knew Vinicius' start to the season was not Vinicius. Sorry, Bellingham's start to the season was otherworldly. Like, it was
it can't be sustained.
But that wasn't gonna happen because if that was the case, he would be on like 40, maybe 50 goals now, the same number as Mbappe and Harry Kane. But he's not. He's still in the 20 goal mark, which is still great.
Let me ask you this. So what do you think his Ballon d'Or chances are that will come to your rank? What do you think realistically his Ballon d'Or chances
are? Well, this is where it gets ugly, right? Because unfortunately, the Ballon d'Or is from France football. There is a European UEFA bias when it comes to this award. The only trophy that makes an exception in this is the World Cup, because FIFA is above UEFA here. That's going to get the most glory. The CONMEBOL, I don't think they really care, to be honest. And if we're going to be honest, Messi winning that Ballon d'Or the year he won Copa America, his only competition was Lewandowski, and the only trophy Lewandowski had to show for was a Bundesliga. There was no Champions League to Lewandowski's name. So that's why most likely Messi won off the Copa America. But here you have a teammate of his that is in the same team who's had an exceptional season as well, And I personally believe Real Madrid are going to go through and they're going to win the thing. So there's also the Euros. England is a great team as well. And then there's also Mbappe, right? The reality is for Vinicius, not only does he have to win the tournament, which I don't think Brazil will win the tournament.
No. There's no think they're not winning that Copa America.
And even if they do win it, let's just say they do win it, is it going to be because of Vinicius Junior?
Ricardo, I dare Endrick to be the reason why they win it. I dare Rafinha to lead them to the Copa America.
It's not even just, bro. I can see Rodrigo having a better tournament. Rodrigo, in my opinion, if I'm splitting hairs between Rodrigo and Vinicius for the national team, I think Rodrigo has been better than Vinicius when it comes to the Brazilian national team. He's more versatile. He can play essentially left side, and we've seen around he's more than viable on the right. Vinicius, I mean, he's definitely starting to adapt to more central, at least coming in from the left. But I don't know what I can get. And honestly, Juju Man was onto something. This is something that firmly, in my 28 years of existence, I've always firmly believed. It completely helps you if you are a good-looking person. I don't know why people deny this.
Okay? No. Like, I mean,
HH, you're 65. Like, you've been around the block for a long ass time. You know what it is. If you're a good-looking dude.
It helps. Of course, it helps,
bro. It helps.
No, bro. David Beckham is only relevant because of his looks.
Exactly.
Like, if David Beckham looked like Arjen Robben, he'd just be a forgetful bomb.
And let's be honest, unfortunately for Vinicius, I hate to say it because, like I said, I only judge the player based on his ability, at least for me, because now that I'm mature.
Let's not judge people by their looks.
But he's got a face only a mother could love, and that's unfortunately the case here. And Bellingham is gonna have to be an absolute stinker.
No, I don't care what it says.
Vinicius got to put it all time.
That's a yellow, bro.
I mean, it's a fact.
No, that's I don't hear that.
You can't put me on a clean tackle. Like, where did I lie? All ball, baby.
That was not all ball, bro. That was all ankle. That was all ankle, bro.
No, ugly is ankle. That was just a light tap.
Wait, hold on, Rank. So Rank, Vini, where do you stand on his Ballon chances, and what do you think the Brazil issue is, as in why it's so night and day between Real Madrid Vini, who right now is the best player in the world, and Brazil Vini, who is Fred?
Okay, so for the Brazil Vini, I think that I agree on points that you both have made, that in Brazil, Vini is very much in a system where he must be the winger for Brazil, and the freedom is mostly given to Neymar, and now Neymar is, probably not even going to attend the tournament. I feel that what Dorival should do is actually give the freedom to Vini. I feel like Vini should be the one to take up that role as a player that can cut inside and cannot generate play for Brazil, because otherwise I don't know what Brazil are going to do. And I agree with the fact that the midfield for Brazil is not the same. Like, you're going from Tchouaméni to Casemiro, from Paquetá to Valverde, and from Guimaraes to Kroos. So like, it's not the same. And yeah, he doesn't get the same support. He has to play on the wing, and that really hinders his ability, because a lot of South American, right backs or center backs are gonna just kind of push him away. The problem with not only with Vini, but with the rest of the Brazilian players, even when they have personality, they don't have grit. The rest of South America has grit that Brazil simply don't have. And that has been a problem for a while now for Brazil, now that teams don't fear them. Teams are not afraid of Brazil. And that is a problem, because teams are just gonna neglect whatever Vinicius tried to do. Vinicius doesn't dribble that much past players. He just tries to outpace them. Vinicius is a really smart guy. He's really smart and has that football IQ to kind of outplay his opponents, but he's not going to beat them on a one-on-one. And I feel like that's what makes it very difficult for Vinicius to shine with Brazil. And even then, Vinicius might be really talented, but he's not Neymar. He's not Ronaldinho. He's not Rivaldo. We have to make that very, very clear. Even though Vinicius is one of the best players in the world right now, that doesn't make him, him. So it's obviously going to be very difficult. I think that if Real Madrid win the UCL and Vini has an impact in the second leg and in the final, there's like a 20% chance that he wins Ballon d'Or. But a lot is going to depend on the Copa America, like you said, and the Copa America is going to be very, very tough for Brazil. I still think that Brazil can make a deep run just because they are Brazil and their group is not impossible. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult, and it's not looking great for Vini in the Ballon d'Or race for me.
Nomad, talk to me. Look, it seems as if Vini Ballon d'Or shouts, man. It seems to be impossible that this is a battle he can't win, even if he wins the UCL.
The only way he could win. Hold on a second. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the only way he could win a Ballon d'Or is if he wins the World Cup. I think this year the Ballon d'Or is going to the Euro winner. Even if
okay. So if Hungary win the Euros, Szoboszlai will win the Ballon d'Or.
No, Puskas.
Oh,
sure, why not?
That's true.
wait.
Come on,
No, stop.
Come on, they're not winning the Euros. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. If England or Spain or Germany, then
McTominay.
So if England win the Euros, and Vini is the main guy for Real Madrid, and let's say Bellingham drops a disaster class and ghost, they're going to give the Ballon d'Or to Harry Kane?
What has Harry Kane won? No. They'll give it to Bellingham.
Oh my
Or Harry Kane, they'll give it to Bellingham. Why? Because he's had a better domestic season. He's had a better club season than Harry Kane.
I don't think it's that. Okay. So what if it's a scenario where like Bellingham isn't the main guy? It's much more of a group effort, and Vini was the main guy in the UCL. I'm sorry, there's not a strong enough argument. Even if with all his peer, because let's be real, Bellingham has great peer because he just won the like L'Oreal Sports Award. Even with all his peer, I still don't, because that's why it would be very interesting. That scenario, if let's say Vini is key to Real winning the UCL, let's just say Argentina or Uruguay win the Copa America, and fine, England win the Euros. If you have that scenario there, do you still give it to a Bellingham?
Of course you give it to Bellingham.
Oh my God.
It is the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or is going to the Euro winner, not the Copa America winner, unless it's Messi again. I'm telling you, right?
Okay. So you're saying that the UCL has no bearing on the Ballon d'Or?
It does.
Of course it does.
But when it comes to the international side of things, Euros over the Copa America. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, true.
UCL is always going to. UCL is always going to count. And plus, he's been one of the standout players in La Liga as well, Jude Bellingham. So, and that has been completely unexpected. I mean, what we've had from Kane, that was expected. That was why he was bought for, to stat pad in the Bundesliga. But what we've got from Bellingham, that has been completely unexpected. And even if he does okay, I don't think he bombs at the Euros. I think he'll at least be okay because he has that individual quality and he has that mentality. Even if it's decent for England and he wins a European double, then he's at least making the podium. That's what I'm saying. And
so you're still saying that 20% chance that Vini, if Vini wins the UCL for Real Madrid but doesn't win the Copa America, Ballon d'Or, no chance for Vini.
I'm saying even if he wins the Copa America, you can't be sure that he wins the Ballon d'Or. I think it goes to the Euro winner, any Euro winner.
Oh, no. Okay. Let me play this scenario then. Okay, because let's be real. Let's just not assume that it's going to be France or England. Let's say that, screw it, Italy win the Euros. Okay, no. Perfect example. No.
Yeah?
Italy win the Euro. No, just for argument's sake, Italy win the Euros. Uruguay win the Copa America. Don't you dare tell me that Darwin Núñez is going to go up there and take up that African Ballon d'Or.
Because the club.
And don't you dare tell me that Immobile is going to come anywhere near that stage.
You might get a Valverde shot.
Maybe Valverde.
Yeah, you can get a Valverde shot. Yeah,
Valverde to win that. I mean, guys, come what are you talking about?
You need to have the club career as well as the club season as well as the international season.
No,
and in that, Euros over Copa America. That's what I'm saying.
Let's be honest. We learned something about that Jorginho prop. Just because you're a common denominator does not mean you deserve it. I'm not saying that Kroos or Valverde wouldn't deserve it, but let's not make that same mistake when you have Kane, Vinicius, Mbappe, Bellingham all performing at the level they are. I'm sorry, that's just the way I see it.
Bellingham.
Yeah, but look at the club seasons of those players as well, right? Look at the what is Kane winning this season for Bayern Munich? Nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no,
Wait, no, man, don't speak too soon. The second leg isn't over yet, so don't speak too soon.
Yeah, also,
I'm just saying, if you're not singing his name right now to win Ballon d'Or, I'm sorry, you should not be in any conversation to win it.
Wait, hold on. Whose name?
No, I'm just saying we can't just say like, oh, Valverde, if Real Madrid and Uruguay win their trophies, because we're saying that in the moment. I'm just saying that we've been saying Bellingham, Kane, Mbappe, Vinicius this whole time. Now why are we switching up when we've had almost a whole season to judge on it? Don't get me wrong, Valverde has been fantastic this season, but let's just not do it because he's the common denominator in both prizes.
No, but you know what? I think for me, Vini has to figure out the Brazil. You have to. Because let's be real. You see, Vini, you're not Swedish. You're not like you're not Ecuadorian. You're not thinking like that.
Bosnian.
No. So my thing is, Vini, the fact that you're Brazilian, just being good for your club and not for Brazil, that's not good enough. And I do feel, and here's the real, the more he becomes a superstar for Real Madrid, the more pressure and the more expectation he will have for Brazil. So I do think that no matter what he does for Real Madrid, him not performing for Brazil, it will stop people from actually truly appreciating him as that superstar, which is weird though. Because it's like, wait, no, take it as it is, but it's true. Because he's Brazilian and because he literally is arguably the best player in the world right now, him not playing well for Brazil, it's actually going to harm him.
Yeah.
So he actually needs to play well for Brazil, or else he'll never be fully regarded or respected.
The point I was saying
was that Bellingham could be decent, or anyone. Bellingham could be decent, or let's say if Germany wins the Euros, and Toni Kroos balls at the Euros, they could be decent. They could be like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10, and they could still make the podium. Vini has to ball at the Bernabeu. Vini has to ball at the UCL final. Vini has to dominate the Copa America and win it, and ball in the final as well. To just make the podium.
No.
Yes.
Okay. No. If Vini, hold up. If Vini balls out in the UCL final and wins the UCL, if he's one of the best players for Brazil and they reach the final, I think that would be enough to give him the Ballon d'Or.
It will.
Yeah, it should.
That'll be enough.
It will.
Maybe he'll make the podium, but it'll still be joy for him. I think it's really difficult for him to
like
Bellingham and Mbappe have far more grip on the conversation than Vinicius does. I don't know why. I think
Euros over Copa America.
There's definitely a Euros bias. Again, this is France football. This is a European biased award. So they're gonna have more of an advantage here. I could see Real Madrid winning the Champions League. I could see Vinicius having a great tournament. Whether they win or not, I don't know. But if Mbappe loses the final, which I anticipate, and maybe I don't know, maybe they go, maybe they
wait, hold on. Who says they're making the final?
Well, okay, if they, I don't know what he does at the Euros. Mbappe is gonna be there based on name and the stats he has to back it. Now, people are going to have far more sympathy for Mbappe, if we're being honest, because, again, Vinicius has been this polarizing player if you care about anything other than football. So maybe that's why he might not win it. I don't know.
Besides, it doesn't help you.
Also, can I say
Copa America that they had it 3 years in a row?
Yeah.
Also, can I say a couple of things about the match?
Yes, go for it.
Yeah, I think what we saw in today's match was the weaknesses exposed. Kim Min-jae wasn't supposed to play. He got exposed. Lucas Vazquez wasn't supposed to play. He got exposed. Carval was supposed to play. So and also Mendy cannot be trusted of being at the Real Madrid level consistently. He's been decent this season, but he's still not first choice Real Madrid, starter quality. And he got exposed on that Sane goal. So that's why. So that's why, when we are talking about the standards of football at this stage, the smallest weaknesses get exposed a lot. And that's why I think Carval is going to be really important at the Bernabeu. And the lack of Bayern Munich supporters, because Bayern Munich supporters are banned at the Bernabeu.
Still banned?
Yes, that's going to be really important. It's going to be really important.
No. I thought it was only for that game.
Arsenal.
No, they're not. They're not there. They're not.
Are you sure?
No,
Pretty sure.
Real Madrid will force it.
Nomad. I keep saying this again. Madrid
I mean, does
zone
it
is not
even
a
matter
viable
though? Does it
source.
even matter? It doesn't matter. Like,
Nomad, did you get this from
be happy
Madrid
with
zone?
it.
No. I didn't get this one.
What's your source? What's your source? What's your source that says this?
I saw some.
Madrid news.
Wait, hold on. Nomad, what's your source?
Madrid.
No,
Madrid extra.
Madrid zone.
I didn't get this from Twitter. I read some news article about some Bayern Munich fans getting investigated.
Weren't they banned for the Arsenal game?
Yeah.
Okay, they were banned for the Arsenal game, but they're being investigated because at the home game against Arsenal, they brought out the pyros again. But I don't think
Exactly for the Pyros.
But
For
it's
the
too
Pyros.
late to ban them. It's too late. They had to do it last week. They can't ban them anymore. The tie already started.
So that's going to be huge. If Bayern Munich supporters won't be there, and it's going to be a complete, a white sea of Real Madrid supporters in the second leg, and Carval starting fully fit.
Let me bro. I don't think that affects Bayern. It's what affects Bayern.
Are you sure? If anything, it'll make him tougher to break.
Yeah. Because for me, I think, having your fans be fine, but look, if you're a professional at this level, a game is a game, a match is a match. So,
especially when they want COVID.
Yeah. Okay. So, Gatlock, Vini, are you saying that he can't win due to his face or no?
Bro, he ain't winning shit. Man. I'm sorry. He has.
So So you're saying even if he wins Copa America, they still won't give it to him.
If Brazil wins the Copa America, it ain't gonna be because of him. Okay, this guy has 3 goals, three in 3 years or something. How many years has he been playing for?
Nah, it's longer than that. Like 5 years.
But no, 3 goals is crazy. So all those friendlies, all those qualifiers, how's just have 3? How?
I don't understand, man.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
That's basically that doesn't make it based on just what it's for Real Madrid to have 3 goals. All those appearances for Brazil is insane. Bro, how many times has he played Bolivia? Isn't Bolivia like a start sparring session?
Hendrik has is one behind.
Yes, it is. And Peru and Venezuela.
I think.
Wait, hold on. Gatlock.
What?
Shout out to Venezuela. Gatlock.
Let me check something quickly. How many goals does Anthony have for?
I think it's more. I think Rafinha is more. Rafinha is more.
Hold up.
I don't even know. Rafinha definitely has more.
I think Fred has more.
How many goals does Anthony have?
Why does City
It's random.
What about Oscar? Because I know he has one in that 7-1.
How many goals does Anthony have?
According to this, he has only 2. So
I'm looking it up. I'm on the case.
That's his competition.
Okay, Anthony has 2 goals. Anthony has 2 goals.
And how many goals does Rafinha have?
Rafinha. Brazil.
He's basically double the
still not a good conversation. This is still not a good
This
conversation.
is not a good conversation.
Can we check Oscar? Can we check Oscar too?
6 in less appearances.
6.
Oh my God, Vinny Junior.
That's my winger.
Hold up.
That's my
How
winger.
is he getting slandered in a game?
Wait, Della, can you check Joe Linton?
I don't understand, man.
Don't check Joe
Can you check Paqueta? X dances. How much?
No. Come on. Vinny just scored 2 goals. We can't slander him like this, bro. Come on now. We can't.
Oscar has 12.
Oscar's 4 times by Vinny is in Brazil.
No. Okay. Before we go for instance, wait. So should Vinny be blamed or the Brazil team is trash?
Bro, the Brazil team is trash. Richarlison is still popping in goals. Rafinha is still popping in goals. Paqueta is still popping in goals. How many goals Casemiro has?
Paqueta has 10 goals for Brazil.
Yeah,
Wait, how many goals does he have? He has 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. One of them is in the World Cup knockouts, by the way. I just want to make that very clear.
Actually, true. He has more knockouts than Ronaldo. So.
Oh my God.
Wait, how many goals does Ronaldo have for Portugal?
Relax.
It's like 198 maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't it in the 200s now?
No. I don't know. I don't care about assists. Goals. As the primero uno person, as the superstar for the team, Romario did it, Zico did it, Spellet did it. Goals. You have to have goals. I'm sorry.
Even to that chat, even if you put his GA together, it's still shit.
Look,
it's like less than 10.
Oh my God,
But it's disgusting. He
It's
just
so
scored
bad
2
for
goals in the
Brazil.
biggest game in
This is
history.
not transfer market assist, right? Because they call
HH,
deflections and penalties.
The Fulk has more.
The
The Fulk has more for Germany.
Wait. So hold on. Hokage. Where's Hokage?
The Fulk has more for Germany in like 14 games than Vinny in like 50.
Oh my God.
Wait, Scott McTominay's got more.
Okay, you know what? Let's. Okay, this is not good. Okay, hold on.
Where is he getting slandered?
Wait, hold on, Drew. How does Drew? The good thing is Gnabry is coming back. Is that a good thing? Lima is tank and Guerrero is underrated, and Yamal. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to Yamal. Is a gem with Jude always bad against Bayern. Okay, so Gnabry. Okay, is Gnabry still relevant in 2024?
He's lost weight.
Clinical when he's fit. That's
He's
it.
lost weight.
He's relevant-ish because
If we're gonna play counterattack, bro, it's better than having Muller for a counterattack.
Oh yeah, yes.
Bro,
Like Muller does the moonwalk on a counter. So yeah, you have to have. Sasso Pan, I think the up. Bellingham did so little in the game that even his fault comp is minus 30 seconds. Anyways, HH, long time no see. Hope you're the panel. Well, yeah, long time to be Sasso, but long time. Thank you, bro. Sasso again.
Came back when Klopp is leaving. That's nice.
Oh wow, Jude ghosted so hard. Sorry, he doesn't get it. Shout out to Hamza, man. This tie could go the distance. Okay, who thinks this goes to penalties?
Me.
I don't think so. I'm gonna have a heart attack if
I don't
it
think
goes
so.
to fucking penalty.
Do all.
Nomad, yeah. I'm thinking 2-2 again.
Nah, it's gonna
I'm
be
always
thinking
right with my
2-2 again.
predictions.
It's gonna be 2012.
I need to see the lineup,
That's
man.
crazy.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, Barry, what are you saying? Barry.
No, I said the Real in 90.
Me too.
If I see something like I saw today, I
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question briefly? If it goes to penalties, who do you think is going to win?
Bayern.
Real Madrid wins.
Bayern.
Harry Kane misses.
No, they got no.
No. Here's the thing. No. I'm telling you right now. For Real to go through, they beat them in 90. If this goes to penalties, I'm 100% taking Bayern. 100%.
No.
100% taking Bayern. But I feel Real will.
Here's the thing, HH. If you're Ancelotti, do you keep Lunin, bring on Courtois, or bring on Kepa for the penalties?
No.
Keep
Did you see
Lunin.
what Lunin did?
Yeah, this is what he didn't. No, don't.
Yeah, I forgot.
And also, Courtois has Courtois played a single game since he's come back from injury? No. So no bad risk. Keep Lunin. Keep him.
Bayern got a.
No, but guys, think about it. If it goes to penalties, based on Bayern's story and how to happen this season, you would just pick them to actually get it done.
But this is
by penalties.
Based on
It's like Bayern are not beating Real in regulation. No way, impossible. It's not happening.
Yeah, but based on Bayern Munich's story, Harry Kane misses and misses his chance to win it.
No. He actually scores for once.
No.
I think Kane scores. I think Kane scores. Basically, Sane is
Then
sending
I'd rather
that
lose at
ball
90.
to.
I'd rather lose at 90
No, man,
than
the story is
80.
Kane puts that England miss away.
Okay, hold on. So La Madrista mates, can Brick Lamar this ass 1-0 Aubrey light skin up right now? Oh my God.
No.
Okay, Daniel Gonzalez. I don't think Bellingham's performance in the knockouts have warranted a Ballon d'Or win or even top 3. If Spain win the Euros, give Rodri the Ballon d'Or. That's never happened.
There's a second leg, guys. There's a second leg, man.
Thank you. There's a second leg, and without a UCL, even if Rodri balls out, Rodri's not going to fucking Ballon d'Or.
In the final, then I think all will be forgotten. To be honest.
Yeah. Shouts to your boy, the Don. Vini will never be the best player because he doesn't keep the same level of quality internationally. When there's a total right there who does, Mbappe is better. Well,
where's the UCL?
No. Thank you. If Dortmund dunk on him, then we can forget that Mbappe Ballon d'Or shot though.
Nah, he's gonna be there.
So Mbappe needs the UCL. He needs this UCL.
No. It depends.
He's gonna be there in Wembley.
Renato goes to scored in Liga. I know it's Liga, but it is a French competition. And if he balls for France in the Euros, although he hasn't scored a goal for them yet in the Euros, but if he just finds a way to ball for France in the Euros,
wait, hold on. So Wing, I'm not reading that out. Wing, you psychopath. Craven 18. Bayern wins on penalties. They have Neuer. 100%.
Neuer in 2024 for penalties. Still,
I'm not banking against Neuer, bro. I'm not banking against Neuer. Okay, so let me come to you, Hokage, for this, and then come to you, thingy. So, Hokage, Now, here's the thing. People may disagree with this, but I feel that the best player on that pitch was Musiala. How good is this kid, and how good do you think this kid can truly be, bro? Because Musiala, the guy, bro, he gave Lucas Vazquez nightmares.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just Lucas Vazquez, man. Like, he destroyed Tchouaméni and Camavinga multiple times, bro. Like, he spun those guys around in circles. So, I mean, it's like the conversation we had about him 2 months ago. It's just about getting those goals, because at the end of the day, people who score the goals get the real recognition. If Jude Bellingham didn't score the goals he scored, he wouldn't be as hyped. He wouldn't be as popular as he is. If he was playing decently and making contributions but not scoring the goals he did, he wouldn't be like, people would still be propping him up and saying, oh, wow, he's having a good beginning season, but he wouldn't be in Ballon d'Or contention talks and best player in the world talks. For Musiala, I really think skill-wise and footballing ability, he is one of the best in the world at 21 years old. It just comes down to get those G's. And it's hard to get, the issue is, it's hard to get those G's when the whole point of this team is to get Harry Kane the G's. It's very difficult when Harry Kane has like 45 goals this season or something. I mean, where else are the goals going to come from? Especially when, you know, Tuchel has had his issues with this team this whole year, and the team has been up and down. You saw, I think the best phase of play we've ever seen Musiala play was that like 3 months before the World Cup. In that first half of last season, he was scoring every game, assisting, constant impact. And then the World Cup happened. He had a great World Cup, but because of his lack of finishing ability, he kind of cost Germany a place. To be honest, he was Germany's best player at the World Cup, but he missed 2 big chances against Spain and one clear 1v1. And then after that, you know, he had kind of up and down spell. Obviously, the City ties happened. And then this season, it's just been up and down. But I think out of all these under 23 guys, I really think him and Yamal have the best footballing ability.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think I would put Pedri up there. But those three, Pedri, Musiala, and Yamal,
Is there a shot for Wirtz?
Oh shit, Wirtz, bro!
But I also put Yamal and Thingy better as just pure footballers overall. But Wirtz is cold. Wirtz is cold.
Wirtz is up there, but I just want to see him in the UCL. Like we haven't got that. We haven't gotten Wirtz in the UCL, and I think that's a knock on him. But for Jamal, man, let's say Musiala balls again and Bayern get through next game. Bro, he would be one of the key guys with Kane to win this Champions League in a horror season with Bayern. So, yeah, Musiala, he's the face, one of the faces of the team. He's the future face of the team. Bayern have to do everything to secure this guy in another 4 or 5 year contract. And yeah, it's just about getting those. It's just at this point, it's just about getting those goals and assists for Musiala. The play is there. You saw today.
No. But I think you're right. Like, even if like my thing is like, I mean, people don't watch football anyway, so they don't really view the eyes. So it's like, oh, what do you do your output? But it's true. If this guy was scoring if he was scoring a lot more goals, he'll be seen as one of the best players in the world. So if he had this ability, but this guy is now scoring goals and his output is higher, there's no doubt that he'd be one of the best. It's just like if he could just work on his finishing. And getting into dangerous places and just make his finishing better and his shooting, because I think his shooting isn't great on a consistent level. If he works on that, oh my gosh, he'd literally be one of the best in the world. So that's the only thing that he's missing is his output. And sometimes it's worthwhile just to be selfish. You know, it's worthwhile just to be selfish. Like it's worthwhile to be Robert. Screw it. Don't. There are times to pass and times to be a selfish prick. Look, I also say Robin, one of my favorite players. The guy was a selfish prick, which is what made him so freaking good. So
yeah, and for Musa, like he has that finishing ability. He just, whether it's the team setup or what he just doesn't get in those positions as consistently. You saw, bro. Yes, okay, it was a break off for the Bundesliga title last year, but you saw in a position where he gets the ball on the half turn. And boom, a clinical finish in the bottom right corner to win the league title for Bayern, even though it was like a brick off at the end of the season last year. But he has that ability. He just if you like, you know what will really help? Getting goals in these kinds of games. Yes, he won the penalty today. If you get a goal at the Bernabeu and help Bayern win, bro, you're getting that hype. You're getting the Bellingham treatment. You're getting that Bellingham treatment. So next game, like he's already there. Musiala, everyone knows his talent. Give me that give me that big G. Give me that big UCLG. You have all these great UCL performances. In the group stage, he murdered Casemiro, and in the first time they play, man, he murdered that guy. Give me that big boy G in a semifinal next game, and you could get that same recognition. I think everyone knows he has that. He's in that ilk of like football technique, but he hasn't had in the UCL. He doesn't have that big boy goal. He doesn't play for Real Madrid, where what Bellingham did at the beginning of the season gets him the. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what's wrong
Some
with
people
you?
probably helped. Some people.
I will say Saka. Okay, one thing I'll get: Saka is a better finisher than if Musiala can be a finisher like Saka. Now we're talking like top 10 players in the world, but he needs to get. At the end of the day, it's all these dribbles is cool. You need to give me more output, and he's only 21, so I'm not one of these guys that puts all these pressure on these young players. I keep my expectations where they should be. Musiala still has time to become a guy who could get these goal contributions for Bayern and become a really key guy like a Kane.
Yeah, how old is he? He's like what, 21, 20?
21. And he's been here like around 17. He scored like that. Remember that goal against Lazio during COVID?
Yeah. Like the guy is still very, very young.
By the way, you brought him to us for 200k.
Yeah, and also, Ritzy, that's what I say. Look, Saka, I think, is really talented and really good, but Saka is still a domestic player. Like Saka's biggest moments was that goal against Bayern in the first leg. That's his biggest moments. Musiala has consistently been performing against the best of Europe for several years now. And that performance he just put forth tonight, that was like, along with Kroos, Musiala was one of the best players on that pitch in a semi-final against freaking Real Madrid. That is what makes you world-class. Until Saka does that, you can't enter a world-class discussion until you have a performance like this against a team like a Real Madrid in a freaking UCL semi. So people have to understand this stuff, man.
If we might lose Musiala to City, I heard Pep wants him. Pep wants him. Pep literally wants this guy.
Then just say no.
Wait, hold on.
It's not easy to say no because look at the situation we're going through.
No.
The situation Bayern is going through now, he could easily leave. That's what I'm scared of.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. So let me come to you, but Ricardo. So Ricardo, your thoughts on Musi?
Yeah, look, I think we're looking at one of an all-time great dribbler here.
Ooh, wow. Okay, high praise.
Yeah, because out of his crop of players, his age group, who's a
Yamal is really good, man. Yamal is really good.
You know the crazy part is I don't even think Yamal's in that generation because Yamal's 16. This guy is.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
true.
So no. Yamal is an Hendrix generation and Matteo Messi's generation.
What the fuck?
Don't forget Cristiano Junior.
Wait.
Oh yeah, Cristiano.
You know, I think Yamal might be closer to Cristiano Junior than he is to Bellingham in age. That's how crazy Yamal.
Hey, he's scoring the goals for Al Nassr youth. Come on.
I think his son is like what, 12 maybe or something, or 13.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, so he's literally 3 years older, and he's 5 years younger than. That is fucking crazy.
That's so crazy.
Anyways, yeah, I'm looking at an all-time dribbler here. The one thing I do like about Musiala though is that his dribbling ability is not dependent on his speed because a majority of the highlights it does come from is through like tight spaces and whatnot. So he definitely is very silky on the ball. There is truth that he definitely needs to improve his final end product. I think he has shown moments in the season where it has come into fruition that he's more than capable of improving. But really, the sky's the ceiling for this guy. He can definitely, I mean, at his age, you can comfortably say he's in the top 5 best dribblers in the world. I can't name any players who are better dribblers.
No, easily. At least top 5.
Top 5. I mean, I'm struggling. Maybe top 3, and you can make the argument he's the best at that. Because some of the numbers.
No. I'd say top 3.
Yeah, because statistically speaking, he puts up incredible dribbling.
Because didn't he have obviously no group stage, but I think for the group stage he had the most successful dribbles of any player in the group stage.
The whole tournament.
And he only played 3 games.
And he only played 3 games because that game against Costa Rica, he had like 10 or something like that.
Yeah, I think he outperformed most of the greats in dribbling statistics in just this one World Cup, and it's 3 games.
Yeah, so I mean, Yeah, we're looking at the best dribbler of his generation. He needs to add more to that, which would be the final end product. Whether it's scoring goals, assisting, it doesn't matter. For Musiala, in my opinion, Bayern have to lock this guy up. This is your franchise.
Have to. You have like this is your future. Like literally. How does it work in Germany? Can you do like that? What they did with Kobasi, like 1 billion release clause, or?
I'm pretty sure
I don't think so. I think it's illegal in Germany, but we have to extend it at least for 2 years. At least for. And by the way, you know what's happened? If Pep gets the hands on him, he will make Musiala a robot. He will.
It's true. I think that's the best thing. No. Don't look at what he did to Grealish. Don't go to Pep, bro. Stay with freaking right. But sorry, Ricardo, continue. Ricardo.
Musiala has definitely a higher ceiling than Grealish, obviously. I have no doubt that his playmaking ability will definitely get better. And Musiala is a perfect definition of a player. Like, there's a lot of people that don't rate dribbling, which I don't get, and I'm assuming that people who don't rate the dribbling aspect of the game are people who only look at the scoreboard at the end of the match. They don't actually watch the game.
No, Ricardo. See, this is an eternal fight that I've always been fighting. Because this is what I've always said is like, you see, growing up, like, this is what I've always said, and people may disagree with this. Me and my older brothers, because I got my phone from my older brothers, me and my older brothers, we used to like the best football tournaments for football, Copa America. And this was back in the 90s. When you had like Romario, Ronaldo, all those guys like Caniggia, Aymar, all those guys. Because for us, the core of football is your ability on the ball, your ability to beat him. And because here's the thing, there are only so many passes you can make. If a team is well structured defensively, pass. Now what? You need to get to, let me ISO. Because once you now take a guy out of the equation, you now create the space. Then you can now create havoc. So dribbling and having a competent dribbler is a key component to actually unlocking a defense. So when people say, "Oh, dribbling matches," I'm like, are we now sort of demeaning the ability to dribble and beat? No, that is one of the hallmarks of football. But continue.
The point of football is to score and put the ball in the back of the net.
And dribbling is a very important component to do that.
Well,
that's the point. But sorry, Ricardo.
No, nobody's saying that dribbling is more important. We're just saying that you undermine the importance of a player that can dribble. That's why when you're looking at these players at a young age, the first thing like they mostly develop or they're good at is their ability to dribble. And it's no coincidence that if you're an exceptional dribbler, especially at a young age, your price tag is going to fly upwards into the 100,000s. So, there's a reason why they're sought after. There's a reason why when you're playing as a winger, you can be nice at everything, but if you can't beat your defender, then what's the point of your position? Fundamentally, the winger position is on the basis of beating your defender to create those chances. And you're not going to score every single possession you have. So you need a player that is constantly going to cause havoc into that defense. And who are those players? There are players who are willing to dribble. They're the ones that are creating the chances. So, that's why obviously some of the best players in the world are guys who can dribble, who can score, who can, make that final ball or whatever. So, Musiala, to me, we're looking at one of the best players in the world, at least in the future sense of things. He should be in that conversation. I actually do think his ceiling is higher than Florian Wirtz, for example, in that conversation. Although I do think Florian Wirtz is a little more polished in terms of his game. Like there's more maturity.
Yeah, he's more effective. I think he's more effective.
Yeah, there's more effective. But when I look at Musiala, there's just so much raw potential that I'm like, if you can get this guy under the right manager, on the right team, in the right circumstance, like Musiala, it can definitely be the best player in the world, at least in my opinion. Or at worst, he's definitively the best dribbler in the world. And I think that's a very valuable thing, because if you have a front line of just goal scorers, but nobody can pass, nobody can fucking take on a defender, then you have a dead front line that your only hope is to get a jammy goal or two. It doesn't really matter. So for Jamal, Musiala, we'll see what he does next game, whether he shows up or not. I think I can only judge him based on how he's progressing, not what he is right now, and he's progressing really well in my opinion.
Rank, talk to me about Musiala and your thoughts on him and his ceiling.
Can I speak after?
I mean,
Yeah.
Can I speak after Nomad?
I feel like the problem with Musiala is that I think it's a bit too raw at the moment. Because I remember especially watching him at the World Cup, and there was this game against Japan where he dribbled like past 5 players inside the box in a very tight space. It was something incredible. And then with all that space that he created, he did nothing. He did not pass it. He just lost the ball, right? And I remember the commentator was extremely frustrated about it. I don't know why. He wasn't even German, but just extremely frustrated at the ability that this kid was showing and just kind of doing nothing with it. And obviously, since the World Cup, Musiala has become a lot more effective and a lot more better with his decision making, I think. But I feel like the end product isn't still there. This game, yes, he was fantastic, and he was obviously cooking a lot of the, Lucas Vázquez and the midfield. Tchouaméni was nowhere to be seen this game. Valverde was also invisible. And I think that a lot of that had to do with Musiala, and he created most of the chances for Bayern. But for all of the chances he created, he also lost the ball a lot. And this is something that I defend about creative players, that as many chances as they create, they also lose the ball a lot. The creative player is the one who loses the ball the most. But with Musiala, it seemed like a disproportionate amount. I feel like sometimes it's not necessary to take the risk, and you can just pass it back, even if it looks ugly, even if it doesn't look flashy. Sometimes you just need to keep possession. And I feel like Musiala at the moment just takes too many risks. And yes, he takes too many risks because he's just that good. But I feel like the end product is not really there. He will get there.
But Barenki, say this though. So for the penalty, he could have just passed the ball to Guerrero. Yeah. Pass the ball as well, but he took the risk of I might lose the ball. Let me just go straight into the defenders, create something, and it's led to a penalty. Sometimes you may lose the ball, but sometimes it's worth just risk. It may turn into something.
I respect that. Yeah, because obviously football is a game of moments. A single moment can define a game. Sometimes games only have one goal, and if you lose the ball 30 times but score a goal, it doesn't matter. You won the game. So obviously, I respect Musiala for that. And like I said, he has the talent, and he will be one of the best players in the world. I have no doubt about it. But he still has a way to go, and he needs to not get distracted. He probably needs to renew with Bayern. I feel like Bayern is the best place where he can grow, because anywhere else he's just gonna either become a system player or probably like a bench player, and that's not going to be healthy for his career. At Bayern, he's going to receive the love and respect he deserves, and it's his best place to, just furnish his talent. So, those are basically my thoughts. I feel like he's going to be great, but he needs to keep working on that.
Nomad, go for it.
Yeah, I think the point about the dribbling merchants, right? It is, who my GOAT is, right?
Who?
It's R9.
Oh.
Peak R9 is my GOAT. The single greatest dribbler of all time. He's the most... No one comes close. No one has ever come close. No one ever will come close, right?
Never. No one. Nobody.
Ever.
Yeah,
So...
Well, that's cap.
Ever.
No. Well, it isn't actually. So thank you. No, keep talking. No, it's not. No, it's the truth. I don't know what to cook.
Yeah. So the thing is, he isn't considered one of the greatest players, one of the greatest talents of all time, because he was the best dribbler of all time, which he was. It's because he was the most effective dribbler of all time. His dribbling actually accomplished something. Something. A chance, an assist, a goal. So if all you're doing is dribbling 3 or 4 players and then passing sideways or losing the ball, it doesn't matter how skilled you are. It doesn't matter. This guy used to dribble everyone and the goalkeeper, and in front of the open goal, give an assist to his teammate, and he did that all the time. All the time. That's why he's the greatest dribbler. Your dribbling has to actually achieve something. You can't just keep showing circus tricks and then pass sideways and say, look how naturally talented I am. It doesn't matter, because you're not accomplishing anything. You have to be effective. An effective dribbler is different than just being a good dribbler who's naturally skilled.
So is that why you're saying that Musiala is not an effective dribbler then?
Not right now, but as you said, he's 21. So maybe if he keeps getting better, because I actually in my opinion, his best ability is his vision. He's an amazing playmaker. He's an incredible playmaker. I mean, I would, in terms of his purely his vision, actually, I would put him above Pedri, even. He has really he finds passes that you can keep watching it over and over again. How did he find that pass? You know.
So do you think? So judging just like looking at this Champions League and everything, so who do you going into the second leg? Would you say Musiala is the player that you're most fearful of in the second leg?
No, it'll always be Harry Kane because he can be a bum and score a three-peat. He can do that.
So you're more fearful of Kane than Musiala?
Yes, because he doesn't have to be good. Musiala has to be good to perform. Kane doesn't have to be good to perform, right?
Yeah.
He can be a bum and still score out of nowhere. A header off of a corner, a scrappy, rebound,
a penalty,
a penalty, a lucky tap in, and suddenly you are 2-1 down or 3-1 down. Musiala can't do that because we know he still doesn't yet have the final product. He could maybe create a chance. He could maybe create some opportunity. He can maybe find some passes, which is what he's one of the best at his position. But if the others are not finishing those chances, if others are not taking advantage of the opportunities, it's not going to come. That's why I said
no. You say this though, but how did that penalty come about? Kane didn't do anything for that penalty.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yes, absolutely. I'm not underrating Musiala. I'm saying he's one of the best at his position. I'm saying he's one of the best, some of the best vision that we've ever seen from a player, at least from his generation and from the past couple of years at least, is from him. When it comes to purely vision, playmaking, I would even put him slightly above Pedri. But the reason why Bellingham is being hyped, and of course, we shouldn't make this comparison because it's completely different kinds of players. But the reason Bellingham is hyped is because of his character. It's not because of his skill. He is a skilled player, sure. But it's because of his character. It's because of his mentality. It's because he keeps coming again and again and again and takes charge of the match and doesn't give up. Even if he flops, he comes back again the next match and says, I will try to do something. And unless Musiala has that edge and that kind of an ability to take over a match, by being, not just by being good or being creative, but by being consequential, he's not going to be in that conversation.
So, okay, last thing. Hold on. Last thing here.
Let me speak.
Wait. No. We have to go. Just last thing here because we have to go. So,
you got Tony Kroos.
Yes.
Let me speak.
Okay. Just general question. Can Kroos win a Ballon d'Or?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Barry, why do you say no if Real win the UCL and Germany win the Euros on home soil?
Because it's just more than like the trophies and all this. Like it's PR also. What does attraction and PR Kroos brings to this award? Not really, unless like you have an impactful performance in a competition, like even the Euros, like you need to do on the World Cup because like that's where you gain the casuals. I mean, casuals are gonna watch the Euros, but it's not gonna attract like the World Cup. So if he had if we had a World Cup this year and he was amazing and won the UCL, we could have a discussion. But Euros, I don't think it's gonna be enough. It would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Kroos. Do you think Kroos can win a Ballon d'Or, or do you think he can if he balls for real? I remember at his age, and he's arguably sort of reinvented himself, in the way that he's playing,
Oh yeah, he can because if Modric can win it for Croatia, Modric, remember he lost that final in the World Cup, but he still won the Ballon d'Or. So
it's not possible. Based on whether your team wins, or it's based on your individual performance, bro. So.
No. I'm saying, but Modric had that PR with him. You get what I'm saying? That season when he won it, he had that PR with him.
What's Modric's PR?
Modric's PR was because he was influential in helping Real Madrid win the Champions League, the period in the 2018 season, and then the 2018 season he got Croatia to the World Cup final. That was why they picked Modric over a player like Mbappe because the PR. And again, you have to understand,
Wait, hold on. Wait, put him over Mbappe. Wait. Yeah. Like, what did Mbappe achieve apart from it's very World Cup and getting in there? Shut up.
For me,
Modric was the best player in that UCL final and they won the UCL. Yeah. And he was one of the best players at that World Cup, getting Croatia to the World Cup. So what PR did he need? He didn't need any freaking PR.
No. But the thing is, what I'm trying to tell you is this Ballon d'Or thing, right? Is mainly if you're not playing for a club like Real or Barcelona, forget it. Forget it. You're not winning it if you are playing for Bayern Munich or any other club. 2008 is an anomaly. That's not happening again, HH. It's not happening again. So that is why I'm saying there's a lot of La Liga PR in that Ballon d'Or thing. And if it's not...
So Toni Kroos has a good... He plays for Real Madrid, so PR is the same.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Why are we talking about Toni Kroos and Ballon d'Or conference? We should be talking about Toni Kroos, the player. That's what we should be talking about.
No, because I wish we lived in a... I know we don't live in a utopia. If we lived in a utopia, in a fair world, a player who's really good and plays well should win the award for best football player. I know we don't, but if a guy plays well, and basically, Rodri deserves to win the Ballon d'Or based on his footballing ability and his accomplishments for City. But we don't live in a perfect world.
On a World Cup year? That's crazy. No, this is, I think, like, with Kroos. I think Kroos is a top 10 midfielder of all time.
All time. Hold up. For ability, you mean ability or performance?
No. This is one thing that annoys me about you, bro.
Hold on.
Kroos is good, but because Modric is beside him, you never read this guy.
Exactly.
Because he was a side chick to Modric for all those UCLs.
He wasn't.
Oh, guys, what do we say? So that's Modric wasn't the... Okay, all right.
This guy won a World Cup and Champions League without Modric.
Schweinsteiger held his hand. Schweinsteiger held his hand.
Oh my god. Okay,
Ricardo.
I don't know what you have against Toni Kroos. Okay. Top 10 midfielder of all time, he might be squeezing. If we exclude defensive midfielders and attacking midfielders, he's definitely top 10. This is my thing with Kroos, though. He's always been the player he's always was since he came out. Like, he's never been physically gifted player. He's reading the tempo of the game, great on set pieces. His passing range is magnificent. His reading of the game, all that. He's phenomenal. The thing with Kroos is that, and I think a lot of people would agree with me, when you start comparing him, because there's a lot of people already saying that, Kroos might be the greatest center midfielder of all time. He's better than Xavi, Iniesta, Modric, and Zidane. I mean, that conversation is always going to happen, even though it's not true. When I think of guys like Iniesta, when I think of guys of Xavi, when I think of guys of Modric, when I think of guys of like Zidane, which, the world typically accepts as the best midfielders of all time. I don't know why guys like, the German dude, I can never say his name, the guy... What is? How do you say his name?
Lothar Matthäus?
Yeah. I don't know why I can never say that guy. That guy. Maradona they were all midfielders. But my point is that when I think of those players, just all those players I named, I can think of moments where I'm like, yeah, he's him. Like, that's the guy. Like, right? But the thing with Toni Kroos is that he's so consistently great.
It's consistency, consistent.
He's so consistently great. He's always like minimum 8 out of 10. He'll give you the occasional 9 out of 10. But there's never really been a game I can say from the top of my head where I'm like, Toni Kroos, like he was that guy.
And
he was great. Yeah. He was great in the World Cup, but Muller was great. Neuer was great.
Ozil did his thing.
Great, right? He's to say, and then he doesn't have the Euros. Maybe this year he cooks up something. But even if he does win the Euros, are we gonna say Musiala was great? Are we gonna say Wirtz was great? Are we gonna say the other guys? And then Real Madrid, you obviously have your Cristianos, your Bales, your Modric, your Casemiro, your Ramos, Marcelo, Casillas. So that's the only problem I have with Kroos. Like, I don't think he's underrated. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's properly rated. But the fact that he's like almost so consistent to a fault that he's never had a moment where like, yeah, Kroos is in that conversation.
Wait, hold on. And that's the thing that I said about him though is that, please, people don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Kroos is an excellent central midfielder. Specifically for the Royal Central Midfielder, he's excellent. But I feel, basically, listen to what I say. When I say he is overrated, it doesn't mean he's crap. So people can say Toni Kroos is a tier 1 midfielder. I think he's an upper tier 2 midfielder. Upper tier 2 is still bloody amazing. I just don't think that he's a tier 1 midfielder. So to your point is, again, I posted this. I posted this thing today about one of my favorite midfielders, Rick Kelme. Guy didn't hardly achieve anything. Homeboy achieved way more than he did. But go and look at that game, 06 World Cup, Argentina against Serbia, where they destroyed the 1-1-5-0. Just look at that entire World Cup, where literally every single thing went through him. So it's the same with him, same with the Pirlo, same with Ejavi, same with the
also against Real Madrid in 2000, he completely cooked Makelele. So.
Yeah, so my thing is that I think for Toni Kroos, as you said, there isn't that, wow, Toni Kroos was the best player on that pitch. And as an example, Modric, 2017, look at that second half in 2017 UCL final, what Modric did. 2018, look at that second half in the 2018 UCL final, look at what Modric did. World Cup final, I know France won, Modric was actually one of the best players on that pitch. So the issue, though, is that for Toni Kroos, what Toni Kroos is, he is one of the most consistent central midfielders of his generation. One of the most consistent guys out there. But there are levels. There are levels. So just to get to one level.
Toni Kroos is.
Okay, Samantha, go for it.
I want to speak after.
Have you seen our German national team, how shit we have been last years? Toni Kroos comes back, we win against France, we win against the Netherlands. So that's how good Toni Kroos, that's how good this impact is. There is no one in the world to replace Toni Kroos. How he dictates the game, how he passes. There's no one like him after and before. And I can't believe Bayern sold him for 25 million. The biggest mistake in Bayern's whole history.
Wow.
He wouldn't have succeeded at the same level, though. I think Real Madrid was the perfect place for him. I don't think Bayern was the environment for him. The way he holds himself, he's not a Bayern player.
He almost went to United.
He is the Real Madrid player. I don't think if he stayed at Bayern, I don't think we're holding him in these
conversations. Money, and we said no, and it wasn't a lot of more money.
Okay. Wait, so Jujiman, let me bring you because you're not so good. So Jujiman, your thoughts on Toni Kroos? Do you think he's like a top 5 midfielder of all time? He should be regarded more, or you think no? You don't think he's that tier 1 midfielder, or do you think he's a tier 1 midfielder of all time?
Yeah, I went to here for the Haaland talk, man.
Oh no, he easily is a tier 1. Like even the resume speaks for itself. The stats speak for itself. Like this guy is like one of the best midfielders to ever play the game. Like even at like you can see even his impact like in that game against Bayern. Like the players were looking at him like he was like a leader. Even because I thought it was funny. Nacho had the armband for captain, but Toni Kroos was leading the whole, like he was orchestrating the whole like game. So I like among the best. I think he's among the best players. And then with this game, like with Vinicius, I mean, I was the biggest hater. Like I saw.
Wait, no, Judgment. You know that. Judgment. We've not forgotten. You said Vini can't win the Ballon d'Or because he's ugly. You said this. You said this.
I'm coming I'm apologizing before because the way it looks, it looks like the favorite right now. But what's it called? I saw Vinicius, and I mean, credit where it's due. When he came to Madrid the first time, he could barely finish one-on-ones. Like he was like, this guy was like, it was so raw, and the way Madrid have worked, he's improved every season, and to the point where like that one-on-one, I was like, that's in. That's in because but if it was Vinicius 5 years ago, I'm like, let's wait and see. But once it was clear, I was like, that's in. And so like Vinicius, and I was listening to
wait. So is your team still Man City, or do you have a team for this Champions League?
Like I'm neutral. Like to be honest, like I had like I wanted Madrid. I want like to see the Vinicius story end well. So like, but I'll stay neutral. I don't want to cast them or have like.
No, you chose City last time.
Yeah.
So that's right.
So are you a City fan?
Oh no, I'm neutral. But what's it called? But the one thing about Vini though, like this guy is doing what Neymar failed to do. Like he's showing up, and him and Rodrigo, they're showing up.
Jujuman, don't go there. Don't go. So are you saying that he's not bigger than Neymar? Wait, so
No. Like his legacy, his UCL legacy is like, I mean, at this
that's
point,
fair. Yeah.
Because he's showing up, and I don't even think the Brazil he needs to do it because how much this guy is showing up in big games.
No, Jujuman, yes, he does. He needs to win the Copa America for Brazil.
I don't think.
And Jujuman, I think he needs more than 3 goals for Brazil, and he needs to win the Copa America for Brazil. He does.
I don't think he's
that's a right. No, Jujuman, that's a rite of passage for every Brazilian. It's a rite of passage. World Cup, Copa America.
Yeah, but I think he's asking too much because he's like what he has done so far. Like there's difference.
Asking too much.
Wait. For example, last week when Mbappe scored that penalty, it was like people were hyping it up, saying, "Oh, he won the game." He didn't like even if he missed it, you felt like PSG were going to win that game. But this game, like Vini stepping up, like if he missed this penalty, it feels like it could have like made a huge difference in this tie.
Okay, hold on. So okay, what do you think about Kroos? I mean, do you think because the chat thing that I'm hating on Kroos, saying that I think no, I'm going to go with Hokage. Okay, I say he's an upper tier 2 midfielder, but people say he's a tier 1 midfielder. So what's your take on Kroos?
Yo, I'm out, guys. Have a good stream.
Peace out.
Upper tier, like who else is in upper tier 2?
So that's for me, Pirlo, Xavi. You can put Lothar Matthäus there. You can put Michael Laudrup there. You can put Seedorf there.
So then who's tier 1?
No. Oh, sorry. Those are my tier 1 guys. So the upper tier 2 guys, you could put Scholes there. You can put Vieira there. You could put Rui Costa there.
I don't know.
Because Scholes and Rui Costa, those are bloody amazing midfielders. Rui Costa, Scholes, all those dudes.
It's just with Kroos, like he's missing he's never been a dribbler and he's never been a guy to consistently score. I feel like
Xavi is not a dribbler. Xavi hardly scores. Xavi is a tier 1 midfielder.
True, but I think
same with Pirlo as well.
Yeah.
Kroos is greater than Xavi.
I don't get why you wouldn't put him tier. I mean, I think tier. What classifies?
Yeah, no matter Kroos, man.
He can control the game just as well as those guys and pick passes just like him. So I
think Kroos can control a game as well as Xavi, as well as Pirlo.
Yes.
No, not as good
as
as good as Xavi.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, okay, I will argue.
Bro, Xavi and Pirlo would single-handedly dictate the tempo of a game. Single-handedly. Come on.
Well, the thing is,
Kroos has done that.
But the thing is, I would put Pirlo above both of them because I feel like Pirlo hasn't been in stacked midfields like those two. Like, he's been in stacked midfields, but Xavi was with Iniesta and Busquets, bro. Like, Kroos with his Casemiro and Modric for his prime years at Madrid. Pirlo, I know we play with the likes of, like, who Pirlo play with, like, Gattuso and those dudes in the midfield, but Kaká, but I don't think those. I know Kaká was great, but I don't think they're those midfields are the same as Busquets, Iniesta, Xavi, and the Real Madrid trio. I don't think it's the same level.
Oh no, Hokage, because I hear every day Iniesta. Modric is better than Iniesta, Xavi, and Busquets is overrated. So, I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
Who said this?
I think Kroos. It's hard to say because for Real Madrid, I think everyone will always put like Modric over him. But I mean, you brought up the 2017 Champions League final, bro. I thought I remember Toni Kroos running the second half of that final against Juventus. The second half, I thought even in the recent one when Real Madrid won the Champions League, bro.
No. I sort of. After 2018, Modric fell off a cliff, like, bro. So post 2018, Kroos has been better than Modric, 100%. But 16, 17, 18, Kroos was that dude. Modric was A1 midfielder for Real Madrid. As in, like, he was the guy, this is the guy that is dictating the midfield. Was Modric. And Kroos and Casemiro, you're there too as supporting vessels for Modric.
If that's like, if I'm getting your criteria right, I feel like if he does win the Euros with Germany, he achieves tier 1, to be honest. Because then if Germany wins the Euros, he'll definitely be like the guy.
Oh, no, here's the thing. It's funny. His story hasn't ended yet.
Yeah.
Prior to that World Cup, I ain't putting Modric in no tier 1 midfield thing prior to that World Cup. But prior to 2018, Modric was like a tier 2 guy. But looking at what he did at that World Cup and what he did at that thing, okay, boom. So if Kroos is critical to Real Madrid winning yet another UCL. Now, balls out for Germany at the Euros. We have a different conversation. Now, so let's be, and Kroos, he's actually getting better. Yeah. He's actually improving. So my thing is that the story hasn't ended yet. Yeah. So we can always, guys, revisit this stuff. This stuff is not set in stone. So
I feel like if I'm going off your criteria, I feel like he's probably like the top of upper tier 2. And if he does win those Euros, like you have to put him you have to put him in tier 1 because you know people will say the World Cup in 7-1, but Schweinsteiger was the guy in that midfield, guys. People like to revise it.
He was.
Schweinsteiger was the guy in that midfield, man. I'm not gonna like sit here and let people.
No, because see, 2013, 2014, Schweinsteiger was arguably the best midfielder. When you look at those periods, Schweinsteiger was arguably the best central midfielder out there. Basically, what he did for Bayern and Germany. Kroos was key. Schweinsteiger was the A1 of that midfield. So
so like he's just missing that leadership, like that like he leads his national team to something because Pirlo has it. Xavi was a teammate, but Xavi was part of it. They won the World Cup. And
08, it was more Xavi.
08 more 08 for Xavi. Yeah, like. Those guys have that because the thing is 2018 was supposed to be Kroos's 2018 World Cup,
and he was the leader
to be,
in that midfield too.
But they just did bad. Yeah, 20. And you remember Kroos was good at that World Cup. Remember the Mexico game? He's the one that hit the crossbar on the free kick. The Sweden game, he pulled that freaking free kick out of his ass to save Germany. And then against South Korea, he was creating all these chances, and we kept on missing all those chances against South Korea. So that was supposed to be his World Cup. Obviously, he wasn't at the last World Cup, but this is his time. Like if he wants to solidify himself in like tier 1, and you're going off your criteria, bro, this is the time at the Euros at home in Germany, bro. Let's go, bro. You got Musiala, you got Wirtz. It's time to ball. Rudiger is one of the best center backs in the world. You got Rudiger and Todd, 2 of the best center backs in the world.
It's a key thing, man.
Neuer is playing still great. Kimmich as a right back now is probably the best right back in the world. So let's go, Kroos. It's time. It's time to lead your country in your country. So
Money talk to me.
Yeah, go for it. Man, if you get grouped with these players,
Sebastian, thank you. And Money Mace.
No, HH, I sent in a super chat. If you could look for it, it's in context of the top 10. It's in context of midfielders all time.
Okay. So So my top 10 order are Zidane, Pirlo, Mateus, Iniesta, Modric. Oh, shout out to Rijkaard. Seedorf, Gullit was key. Gullit was quality because Gullit was so Seedorf, Xavi, Kroos, and Scholes. Gerrard and Lampard don't sniff the list.
Gerrard and Lampard are light years away from this list. I see people online try and tell me that Gerrard and Lampard are even close to the likes of
they're not
close. But Gerrard and Lampard, no way. I'm sorry.
Paul Scholes is he?
No. Scholes on the list.
English. I'm sure Scholes is not English.
Scholes is on the list. Scholes is on the list.
Scholes is on the list. Top 10.
Like Gerrard and Lampard, no.
For me, Kroos is like around that area of 9th to 8th to 10th.
So are you putting him as a tier 1 midfielder then? Or upper tier 2?
That depends what you class tier 1 as. Because if tier 1 is just the top 5 elite of the elite, then he's not that. Because that's harsh of him. How can he compare to the likes of Pirlo, Lothar Matthäus, Zidane? Like, this is all-timers. Like, some of the best footballers to ever play football.
Yes.
Like, people forget how good Matthäus was at Inter Milan and Bayern Munich.
He was great.
Quality.
He was great for Germany also.
Also, Laudrup as well. Michael Laudrup was a damn good midfielder.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it depends on how broad your spectrum is of tier 1. For me, tier 1 for me personally means top 10. If you're top 10 in your position of all time, you have to be tier 1.
No, but it's like, you look at that pass he made today. That is an outstanding pass. And Kroos has been getting better. So I was saying to Hokage, his story hasn't finished yet. If Kroos continues playing at this level, and let's put it, Modric is washed now. Now he's washed. Like, Kroos is now the main guy in the midfield for Real, not Modric. Hence why he's coming off the bench. So if Kroos is key for Real winning a UCL, he's key for Germany winning a Euros, we may have to put him tier 1. We may have to now put him tier 1 now. Because we see now, he's now been given an alpha role. Because remember, as we said, in 2014, Schweinsteiger was the alpha role. For most of Real Madrid, Modric was the alpha role. Modric now gone, Schweinsteiger now gone. He's now the alpha role both in Germany and both for thinking. Gundogan is now going to be following his lead for Germany. And everyone follows his lead in Real Madrid in the midfield. So this is the moment where take that tier one mantle now, this year.
No, because HH, just pull up the super chat again quickly. I just want to see the list. I forgot it off the top of my head. It's really tough because I think if he wins that Euros and he is pivotal, I'm not going to lie, I might have to put him ahead of Xavi. Because there is a bit of revisionism on Xavi's career. Xavi was good towards the end of his career. The back end of Xavi's career was excellent.
I mean,
but
Xavi
was
like Monimus. Xavi was like that guy. That's what it. Xavi was a system that nobody had any answer to for like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Like basically, Xavi was a system that nobody could crack for 4 or 5 years. Well, literally, this guy did not lose. This guy did not lose the ball for 90 minutes. And also, let's be real. Just as I said to Ricardo, there's always that performance you can point to. Do you remember what Xavi did to? Xavi gave Fergie epilepsy in 2011 UCL final.
Fergie had Parkinson's that day. Like he kept on clenching his hands. HH. No, I'm being honest.
Stop laughing.
He kept on clenching his hands. Like,
yeah.
But this is my point. I think Kroos has been so good for so long that he might just be maybe not ahead of Xavi, but probably on a level to where it is a discussion of who is better. Because Xavi was good from 06 onwards. Before 06, he was not what he was. And it was when Pep found Xavi, when Pep got Xavi and made that system build around him in that midfield, that's when we saw Xavi light up football and just
I mean, because like the year prior Pep, he was like player of the tournament for the Euros. So, but I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
So to rank quickly, where you are you ranking Toni Kroos?
Definitely top 10. I have the same question basically. Like, how big is the top 1 or top A midfielders? Like, if
let me give an example. I feel a tier 1 is. I feel a tier 1, for example, is you put in a Zidane, a Rui Costa, and you put in a you put in a Zidane, a Pirlo, a Xavi. Like an upper tier 2, Rui Costa, Scholes, and I think a Toni Kroos.
Here's the thing: midfielders are too wide.
Kroos is low tier 1. Low tier 1. I agree with that. And going to the main topic, as if he can win the Ballon d'Or, he can for sure win the Ballon d'Or. If Real Madrid win the Champions League with his influence and Germany win the Euros with his influence, he definitely can win the Ballon d'Or. It was funny looking at the comments, like saying that the Ballon d'Or is a PR award and that despite people having Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi GOAT conversations, apparently they didn't deserve to win any Ballon d'Ors. Like, guys, why are we being revisionist of the Ballon d'Or like 14 years later just because we look at Wikipedia, we look at achievements and statistics and say, oh, no, this guy deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. Actually, like, yes, I know it's France football. I know that, it's written by people who have agendas and stuff, who have biases. I know they are French. They don't really know football. They know about baguettes and, perfumes and stuff. But I bet that those people still know more about football than a random YouTube chatter. So I feel like we need to stop being so revisionist about the Ballon d'Or. If sometimes you don't agree with the opinion, that's okay. But most of the Ballon d'Ors were deserved. And there's no discussion about that. Okay.
A lot of Ballon d'Ors have been wrongfully given to the wrong person.
Okay. Put it this way. Okay. If we're going to I'll be real with you. If we're going to weight it,
Messi has like 2 Ballon d'Ors that he shouldn't have won. If we're being completely honest.
Okay, 2. But no. I would say that if we're going to weight it of deserved and not deserved, I think most of the Ballon d'Ors have been deserved and undeserved. Yes, most have been deserved and undeserved. Like, put it this way, I can pick out the specific years where no, that was undeserved, but all the other years, should have won it. Like, let's be real. Most of the Ballon d'Ors Messi has won, he's deserved it. 2 or 3, I say he didn't deserve it. Most of them, he deserved it. Cristiano at United, 100% he deserved it. That's one year when he wins crazy for Real, he deserved it. Modric, I think he deserved it. So most of them have been deserved. But a few have been undeserved. So
What about
they were by far the two best players in the world. Like you had that one season where Real Madrid scored 100 goals, or they had 100 plus points. Cristiano Ronaldo scored 48 goals in La Liga. Messi scored 50. We're never seeing those numbers again. Those two players were on top of everyone else. But now the competition is not that steep. Like now, what is cross competition really for the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah, I mean Vini, Bellingham, Kane, Mbappe. It's not that strong. It's not that strong.
If Germany wins the Euros, what is the competition for real? Like he has an actual case.
No. Look, like let's put like if Germany win the Euros, he's the main guy. Real Madrid win the Euros, he's the main guy.
If Mbappe
and we're saying that it is more European slanted than, so really Copa America doesn't have much to it because it's more European slanted. Kroos has a good chance.
Yeah, because the roof for best, this is something we've been saying, the roof for best player in the world is not that high. The best player in the world is not heads and shoulders above everyone else right now. It's a pretty tight race. The best player in the world apparently changes every week, because a few months ago it was Mbappe, and now it's Vini, and it's going to change. And before that it was Bellingham. So like the best player in the world changes like every month. So it's a tight race. And if Toni Kroos is the one to lead Germany to our Euros and lead Real Madrid to a UCL, I don't see why he couldn't win the Ballon d'Or, honestly.
Can I be real? I think Mbappe just needs one trophy to get that UCL, to get that Ballon d'Or. He just needs one, because if he gets either a PSG UCL or a Euros, he doesn't need both. France football have enough to give him the Ballon d'Or, because people don't understand. PSG are on for a quadruple. I know it's Ligue 1, McDonald's League.
Yeah,
they're on for a quad. So if he wins a UCL with PSG, they're going to give it to him, regardless of what happens at the Euros.
Okay, AK, because we're literally about to end soon. So AK, just quick review on the game before we pop out of here, bro. AK.
I mean, first of all, shout out Musiala, man. I thought he was the best player on the pitch.
Oh, so you think he was better than Kroos and everyone else?
Marginally. Kroos second best, Vini third best.
Okay.
That's how I'd say it. I also want to shout out Konrad Laimer.
Yes, he had a good game. Yeah.
I haven't seen an Austrian dominate like that since.
Okay, yeah, all right, thank you.
I knew this joke was coming.
Apart from that, I can't. I don't even know why we talk about Vini in these conversations anymore. Yeah, let's be real. Every time we talk about Vini, it just goes to his Brazil career, and we start slandering him. So. I'll be real. It shouldn't.
No. Unless he changes it. Unless he changes it this summer.
It shouldn't even be a point. I'll be real. But
I looked it up.
Yeah.
HH, do you remember Joe, like J-O from Man City and Everton?
Oh, no.
He has 5 goals in 20 games for Brazil.
Why did you even bring that up?
Oh my God.
What was the need? Like, what was the need?
Talking about Brazil, it just makes me sad.
Is it there where we're supposed to praise him and he's getting slighted? What the hell?
Exactly, man.
Let's talk about Hector.
I mean, on that, but apart from that, I thought Kroos was also incredible, that first pass. But overall, I mean, by Bayern fans' logic, if them tying Arsenal away was a good result for them, this is a good result for Madrid. I felt like Bayern needed to win this game by 2 clear goals to, solidify chance of going through. They can still go through. It's still very tight, but I would give Madrid...
Bayern don't have to win the second leg. They can, but I don't think necessarily they will definitely lose. Because Bayern can definitely hold them, and hold them to like a draw. Remember, no away goals. 0-0, 1-1, 2-2 can go to penalties.
Exactly. So I think in penalties, I think Bayern do have the advantage.
Me too.
Although I will always be skeptical.
No. I mean, for me, I believe Real beat them in 90. I think they beat them. It could go to this, but I think if I was a betting man, I'd say Real beat them in 90.
I think Madrid beat them in 120. I think it will be.
Wait, hold up. And is there a refereeing a decision?
I can't.
So someone gets sent off, VAR call.
I think someone. I think Leon Goretzka is gonna stamp on Vini. Vini's gonna dive. It's gonna be a penalty, and Vini's gonna celebrate that penalty, take off his shirt.
Oh, like Cristiano, do the thing.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to MC. Real Madrid in the UCL, 1 win, 4 draws. Didn't know Boko Haram reached. Basically, MC is a City fan. MC is a City fan, man. Thank you, MC. Suvik, Musiala pockets Carvajal, to be honest. Carvajal is a damn good defender, bro. Carvajal is a damn good defender. But see, that's going to be a great battle. Ramesh Suresh, Musiala equals young Vini. He was bad at finishing too.
Nah.
Musiala is a better dribbler than Vini was at this age. Musiala was much better
technically talented.
Vini is a better finisher.
World Cup dribbles completed. Mbappe 21, Jamal 19, Messi 15.
That's crazy.
I'll be honest. I felt that World Cup by Musiala was a bit overrated because he completed a lot of dribbles, but he wasn't clinical at all.
Who was he playing with? Fulkrug?
True. No, but he wasn't that
Havertz,
clinical,
really?
I felt.
No, it's what he did with his dribbling.
Yeah. I wink. Please block who said Okocha didn't have vision. Don't worry, I will, bro. Just tell me his name and I'll block them, man. The Don. So who's better? No, we have to round up. So who's better than him at dribbling? He's number 1.
Right now.
Lamine Yamal.
He might be. Shout out to come on. K. Dot 20 Drizzy 1. That's what I want to say. Shout out. So and from Rodney Antoine, who's the better passer, KDB or Kroos?
Kroos. Consistency.
It depends on what type of pass.
There we go.
KDB has a better final pass and through ball. Kroos has a better metronomic passing.
Perfect. Basically, in terms of consistent pass completion over 90 minutes, Kroos. In terms of long range pinpoint passing to a point A to point B on a consistent basis, long range switching, KDB. Like the way that KDB can just do a first time spam crossing, it's flipping amazing, man. Guys, tomorrow Mbappe goes down to 0. Tomorrow we'll see the post match of the thing. He tried, he did his best. Dortmund, let's go, Dortmund!
Dortmund!